Salutations, my fellow dandies! It's me, Jack Dandy, and today we are investigating the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Apparently. Yeah, this was not planned. This game literally shadow dropped like an hour ago as Sonic the Hedgehog's April Fool's joke, because it's April Fool's in Japan already. And I was like, literally, I was just checking Twitter before I went to go and turn my PlayStation on to set up for Final Fantasy XIV, and then they were like, hey, new Sonic game available now for free. And I was like, okay, if you say so, Sonic Team. Although, this isn't actually Sonic Team, so they've sort of gone, it's technically canon. That we're not going to say it's not canon, but we're not going to say that it is. So, shrug. It is a Sega game, but it's not Sonic Team. So it's like that kind of weird grey area where I guess it's fine either way. But it isn't weird that just like literally yesterday we were playing Dredge and I was talking about visual novels and how I was like, I'd love to play more visual novels, but they don't have voice acting. I will make an exception for Sonic the Hedgehog because obviously it's Sonic the Hedgehog. I will try my best to do the voices. I'm not good. I can do voices. I can't necessarily do any of these characters' voices, but I can do a rough approximation, and well, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, let's crack on. I have no idea how long this game is. It could be like a full-fledged, like visual novel and take us like a few hours, or it could be like a short joke and only take us like an hour. If it takes us like an hour, then we'll play some Final Fantasy XIV, but otherwise we'll play this. And again, I did apologise to Twitter, but I do apologise. I appreciate that the Friday stream is the one that I probably cancel and reschedule the most. I was actually really looking forward to playing Final Fantasy XIV today, but as I said, it's Sonic. I gotta. I can't not play Sonic. Hey, new game. So this does have like gameplay in it as well, because I went to the options and it was like, hey, you can turn on like assisted mode if it's too hard for you. So I'm interested to see what the actual gameplay looks like. There was a screenshot of it on Steam as well. Phew, made it on the train 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far so good for my first day on the job. Oh, I totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. I'll just sign my name here. Oh, okay, I get to enter a name. Well, you get to be Dandy. I'm not. I did wonder whether this was a created character, because I looked at it and thought, oh, I bet that's. I wonder if that's a created character because it was called Barry in the trailer. And I thought Barry's a weird name for a Sonic character. I wonder if I get to customize him. But hello, my name is Dandy. Dandy, did I spell that right? Yes. Hope passengers can read my scribble. Yeah, it's a cool new character in the Sonic series. Yeah, I imagine he'll go much the same way as the created character from Forces. Canon, but forgotten, and never spoken about. Okay, so not a created character, just a character, an androgynous character that's named after the player, or whoever the player wants. Uh-oh, am I nervous? Is this first day on the job jitters? Work in the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Daddy, shake it off. Oh, and this... Oh, yeah, this guy is, new as well. Dandy, did I just see you hitting yourself? Mr. Conductor, how are you doing this morning? Quite alright myself. Though feeling a little bittersweet. Is that because you're a sweetie? Trying to butter me up on the first day, are we? Alas, today's my last day as conductor. I am retiring after 32 wonderful years. Gadget was memorable for me. Is that the name of the created character? Like the canon name for the character in Forces? I liked Forces, and I liked that character, but I think Sonic canon-wise, they kind of just went, yeah, it happened, but let's not talk about it. I think the comics mentioned them, but... Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another. Oh, congratulations on retirement, sir. Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Spagonia locked. That's like Unleashed. Our shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels. Ha 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 ha. I can see why his wife's excited. Enough of my quibbles. Today's your first day working the dining car. Here's the menu for today. I have a menu. I can open the inventory at any time if your items are received. I should look over the menu carefully. Chili dog ramen, chicken cordon bleu. That's quite the selection. Why you look so nervous? All we have on a train is a microwave. Is that true? I'm sure I've seen like Agatha Christie films where they've had like a proper kitchen on a train, but maybe I'm imagining that. Hey, salutations, Bri. When did we run away from an orca down the seaside? Act 2. Act 2. That's when things start to heat up. Oh, I'm sure a little quiz is in order. Which of these do we serve in the dining car? Crab rangoon, spicy grilled picky. What's a grilled picky? Is that one of the animals? Is that like a flicky? Is that what the pig one's called? A picky? Chicken cordon. Actually, chicken cordon bleu. That is weird. I mean, do they kill the animals? I guess chili dogs are meat. I haven't really thought about that before. It's kind of like a Pokemon situation. I guess they must occasionally kill the animals. There must be... Well, there's the bipedal animals. Then there's the animals that come out of the robots, which are less bipedal but still sentient. So I guess it's those that they kill. They don't get it. They have a hard time in this world. If they're not being roboticized, they're being turned into cordon bleu. Can we kill Tails? Sadly, I don't think so. We might be able to blame Tails. We might be able to point the finger at Tails, because I think we are the inspector, or helping the inspector. Anyway, it's chicken cordon bleu. Ding, ding, ding. Glad you can read the menu okay. Ha 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 ha. A little about the vessel. This is a state-of-the-art high-speed smart train with all the latest gadgets. This train can really handle anything you throw at it. We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave. After 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful. This train is exclusively used for events. It's not a passenger train. I remember that from the interview. What's the event today? A murder mystery party. Nothing better than some frills to end my tenure as conductor. Guests will be funneled here to the dining car as a home base, so to speak. Looks like the inventory's been locked. No inventory for 5 minutes. Okay, great. Thank you, Briar. I mean, I will try to adhere to that one as if I can. We might get to a point where I have to check something in my inventory and... I mean, you can go a stream without banning something, you know. It is acceptable. I will allow it. I will, you know, I won't judge you. But, okay, 5 minutes with no inventory checking. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that you'll be on your own. So I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? I can't afford to lose this job. Seriously, sir, I own so much money to all those Sonic-branded casinos. Oh, sure can't. The severance pay is lousy. Ha 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 ha. Doors to the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard! Ah, it's a cool looking train. Yay! Oh, well, that didn't last for that excitement last very long. Like, fair enough. Wow, this train is incredible! What a fascinating tech! Vector's got a weird voice. You're right, Tails. I ain't used to staying on a train like this. What did you all expect? You know I always go out for my Ugh, Amy's voice is so high-pitched. What did you expect? You know I always go all out for my birthday party. This train's as elegant as you are, Amy. Can't promise I won't take anything. Can't promise I won't take anything, though. Calm down there, Rouge. Did I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop? It was a pen, Knucklehead. Who's going to miss a teeny tiny pen? I love the idea that Rouge not just thinks she's a treasure hunter, just thinks she's a klepto, and she's constantly stealing things. Hey, salutations, Mr. Bucket. Good to see you. Please do not explode. I'm as excited as you are about a Sonic murder visual novel, trust me. And then Knuckles is wearing his hat from the OVA. And I mean, I don't think this is a reference to anything, but they look cool too. What cast of characters am I stuck with? How do I not know who these guys are? They're surely celebrities by now. The amount of times they've saved the world, or assisted in saving the world. She stole Knuckles' heart. Well, kind of. She's kind of in like a menage a trois with Knuckles and Shadow. It's... yeah. They should do something with that. Is there a bucket, Sonic? There may be a bucket somewhere. I don't know that there's a bucket character. I can't promise you anything, but there may be a bucket, and if I can find one, I will put it in my inventory. Get a hold of yourself, Dandy. You're sweating through your uniform. Hey, pal, can I get one of those chili dogs? Rightio, friend. Well, aren't you friendly? Why can't I be normal for 1 second? I need this job so bad. Please don't fire me. Wait, Sonic, wait until I announce everyone's roles to get food. Ha, sorry about that, birthday girl. I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. You'll join me, Dandy, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk with and we'll collect their tickets. Okay, got it. Oh, okay, so I think this is the whole cast. Because there's a picture of them. Oh, look at Espio in his little shorts. Isn't Espio supposed to be the cool one? I will say, there is something, going back to talking about the Sonic universe, it is weird that the men don't wear trousers. Like, I know it's like a Donald Duck thing, and the women wear skirts and trousers and men don't. Because it looks like, well, when they do wear clothes, it looks like, you know when you've got like a toddler who's walking around in a t-shirt and nothing else? That's what they all look like. Because it's just... It looks like they've just not gotten dressed properly. It's weird. Vector looks okay, although is he wearing a... I guess they're wearing costumes. Anyway, I guess let's go... Oh, we can go left to right. Let's go, I guess let's go left to right. Howdy, could I please get your ticket? I think that's a ticket, but I really don't want to argue with this guy. Everything looks good, thank you. Seems the conductor doesn't want to argue either. Can I get your ticket, young'un? Right here, sir. Thank you. Thank you. May I offer you any of the snacks we have on board? No, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. Oh, I hate you so much. It's a sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart. No way. I brought my own sparkle... Oh, god damn it. I'm a nerd too. I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me too. It's my first day and I was a little nervous. Don't be nervous. You're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin buddies. Don't get comfortable, Tails. Ah, absolutely. If you need anything, just let us know. Thank goodness someone on this train is normal. No! Don't make Tails be my friend. Ticket, please. Thank you kindly. Happy to have someone as renowned as yourself on board. Don't worry about it. I just like helping. When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst. My kid swore you would swoop in eventually, and you did. I like he says when Eggman took over, as if it's like a thing that happened once, and not something that happens once a week. I can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude. Don't sweat a thing. I'm glad you and your family are safe. Wait a second, is he Sonic the Hedgehog? I promise you an excellent stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now. Yeah, yes, have fun now. Will do, thanks. How do I not recognize Sonic? His face is on every single TV. I mean, assuming he's the playable character anyway. Could we please see your ticket? Of course. Excellent, thank you. I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Absolutely. Oh, he's got a little rose! Ah, Espio. Absolutely, I appreciate it. There's a calmness about him. Something about his presence puts me at ease. You consider me calming? He's looking right at me. I study ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through the subconscious. Espio can't read minds. That's not something he can do. He's just bullshitting. Wow, ninjutsu. That sounds like a lot of difficult training. Can you cling onto walls? Cling onto walls? What kind of question is that? I most certainly can. The conductor looks a bit too smug at that answer. Can you hide in the ceiling and get impaled by spears? The only blue hedgehog with a speed addiction too. Well, to be fair, he's not running around, so I can understand if when he's just walking around normally, you might just think he's a normal blue hedgehog. But you're alright that he's the only blue hedgehog. So again, I don't know how I don't recognize him. Like this is like the Mobian equivalent of, I don't know, the Queen, I guess. Hello, my friend. Can I get your ticket?
Oh yeah, sure, of course. As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket.
He seems to be avoiding eye contact. There's something amiss, sir.
I seem to have misplaced my ticket.
Could you speak up a bit? I couldn't quite hear.
I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is.
He's not hiding his embarrassment very well. Don't you worry, we'll take a look around for you and see if it turns up.
That would be amazing. Thanks a million.
Seems as though we should keep our eyes peeled for his ticket. Oh, okay. Do I actually have to look for it? Like, is that it? What's sticking out of the napkin holder? It's a ticket. Say, wasn't someone looking for their ticket earlier? Let's be sure to return this to its rightful owner. And let's make sure no one uses their ticket as a napkin. Lost ticket is added to my inventory. It has been, fortunately, 10 minutes since you banned my inventory, so... I can... It was a valiant attempt to try and block me there, Briar, but...
Find anything yet?
Well, we might just have what you need. Dandy, why don't you show our friend here what we picked up? This one.
Ah, there it is. That's my ticket. Thanks so much to you both. I was really worried you'd kick me out. I'd missed the murder mystery.
Oh, Dandy here would have their hands full kicking you out.
You're right. I wouldn't leave without a fight.
I'd kill you dead! Wait, who made me both microwave expert and security guard? I was going to say, there's an awful lot... This guy's retiring today, and I seem to be the only other member of staff, and it's my first day on the job. What? Am I taking over this train?
You're both alright in my book. Thanks again for the assist.
Of course. Just let us know if you need anything else. We'll do Amy first. Could I please get the birthday girl's ticket?
Hee, why certainly.
Thank you, miss. And thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities.
Well, the birthday discount really helped.
Who doesn't love a good bargain?
And a murder mystery train just sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley.
Who doesn't love a good thrill?
You see, I'm a girl who loves a good true crime podcast.
Maybe we should leave it to have fun. Before we move along, for you, miss.
Oh, how fun. Thank you. Where do I use this?
That unlocks any door in the train. Happy birthday.
The birthday girl gets the birthday key. It's practically tradition.
I don't know that we should give the admittedly reformed stalker access to every person's bedroom.
Very useful. Well, we use this wisely. Thank you.
Also, I just had a thought. Like, Knuckles' whole thing is that he's like the guardian of the Master Emerald, and he doesn't like to leave the floating island except for like emergencies. And he's just like emergencies and birthday parties. That seems to be because he came to Sonic's birthday party at the beginning of Sonic Generations as well. That seems to be where he draws the line. Emergencies and birthday parties. I wonder if Knuckles celebrates Christmas. Here. Thank you. Everything is in order. He seems concerned about something. Is there anything we can help you with? Do you sell gift bags here? No, sadly, but I have a plastic grocery bag in the back I could get for you. That stare, so cold. Dandy, you're shivery. Do you need me to refresh your jacket? No, I'm good. Who's Knuckles getting a gift bag? All of his friend is here. Unless he's getting a gift bag for Gamma. Oh, what's this? Welcome aboard the Mirage Express. Oh, I can click on... yummy. Don't mind if I do. Dandy order for our guests, you know. Train, be sure Dandy only gets one of those if they ask. Oh, but I want a Volivant. I am an arm. I have no mouth. Did the arm just kind of nod? Actually, train conductor... train, the conductor wants me to have the whole plate. Oh, good try, young buck. The train and I have worked together a long time. You'll have to work harder than that to get what you want. Drat. Those snacks look really tasty too. Are they like tiny cakes? I guess they're like tiny cakes. I haven't had Volivants in such a long time. It's not something you eat normally. You don't really just find... You don't just have Volivants hanging around in the fridge. I'm going to buy some Volivants. May I have your ticket, please? Thank you very much. On top of it, I see. A princess such as myself must always be punctual. Princess? Did she just say princess? If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere? A separate dimension, actually. A separate what? Just here for Amy's birthday. Then I'll hop back to my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited. Oh, you don't say. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess. Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess? What are you doing? Please get up. Why can I not win with this group? Blaze as well. Like, she has to take the soul emeralds out of storage in order to teleport to another dimension. And again, it's like emergencies and birthday parties. These are the two things that I will leave my dimension for. I'm surprised Silver's not here. It's like birthday party. Silver's a time traveler. He could theoretically travel in time, go from birthday party to birthday party, back to back, for their entire lives. Well, hello to you. Hello, you two. What can I do for you?
Good morning, ma'am. Can we get your ticket?
My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. Come back if you need anything else, you hear? Wow, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well.
Ma'am, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. Gonna have to kindly ask you for that back.
Oh, this was yours? Must have slipped out. Here you go.
I may not actually be the best at judging character.
Okay, everyone. Time for me to read out everyone's roles for the murder mystery.
And that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartment for departure.
Ah, the conductor's car. I don't know what the different colours mean, but
you remember our promise, yeah? You'll do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express.
Absolutely, you can count on me. Again, this is my first day on the job. I don't know what I'm doing, but absolutely. To be honest, this group seems plenty capable on their own.
And train. Assist Dandy if they need any help, won't you?
I still have no mouth.
That's all I need to hear.
You have my trust. I hate you. Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor in his train.
Excellent. I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please have a phenomenal time. And don't worry about mucking up the place either. This train is state-of-the-art and has systems for dealing with all of that.
Mounted turrets come out of the ceiling.
For everything else, please talk to Dandy here if you need anything.
Sounds good.
Absolutely.
Will do.
Goodbye now.
I like that guy.
Thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you all read your lore cards as well.
Lore cards? That must be the details of their motivations. I suppose it makes sense lore cards aren't read out loud. Otherwise people would know the murderer's intentions. Now on to the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered and the rest suspects. Everyone has assigned roles for characters they will be playing. Participation is required for it is my birthday. Of course. Birthday girl makes the rules. Sonic, you are a ship captain, and you'll be stationed in the conductor car. Naturally, that's where the captain would go. It's a good thing I'm wearing this costume. This was coincidental. Tails, you are the detective. You'll be here in the dining car. Oh god, that means Tails is going to be like the main character, isn't it? Other than me. Indubitably. Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon. Oh, he's actually wearing like a little vest as well with a star on it, not just the hat. Got it. Rouge, you're a business tycoon, and Blaze, you're a titan of industry. Both in the casino. I'm going to be honest, I don't quite know what the difference between those two things. I guess titan industry is like... I guess maybe it's just white collar and blue collar. Anyway, they're both in the casino. What's the difference? There is none. Oh, okay. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only person who didn't know. Sounds fun. Vector, you're the butcher, and Espio the poet. Both found in the library. Ah, yes. The library, where the butcher lives.
Hey, that SBO! We get to hang out together!
And do what? Read? Where's Charmy, by the way? Did they just leave him, but was he not invited? It's just Amy just like, oh no, I fucking hate that bee! Jesus Christ! Oh, just one day without his, just, no.
Maybe we can make a tower of books or something.
Shadow is the locksmith hanging out in the lounge. And last but not me, the journalist reporter. I'll be moseying around with everyone.
Did you get all that? Yes. I was listening, hope that's okay.
More than alright, you can help ensure everyone's following their roles. Oh, that reminds me.
It's a weird shaped train.
I have a map for each of you.
Everyone's station is marked on this map as well. How convenient. Map added to my inventory.
The rules of the game are as follows. There is a murderer amongst you all. The murderer can kill a single participant however they choose, but you must physically be present with the victim for it to count. Everyone else must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. The murderer will lie to get of being accused, so inspect everything you can. Find clues and interrogate. I have noticed a couple of grammatical mistakes, but I've not mentioned them. I have a feeling this maybe got out in a rush in order to get out in time for April Fools. I'll set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready?
Sounds like everyone's excited.
Everyone, to your stations.
How old is Amy now? Because she was like, at one point, the ages of the Sonic characters are all over the place. Like at one point she was like 12 and Tails was 8. I think they've aged them up slightly now, because that doesn't make much sense. But they're also animals, and so they don't live that long. So maybe 8 is like middle-aged.
Oh, this is so exciting! A mystery is unfolding right under our very noses.
How thrilling, I have goosebumps. I don't want to say either of these things. I know, it's kind of scary.
Oh, no, I'm nervous too.
Hey, Sensations's punny. Sonic's dead. Well, not yet, actually, but Sonic will die. The game assures me he will. Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone?
Well, actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer. So we're stuck here for an hour before going out and scoping the place. This way, there's always a neutral party.
Makes sense to me. Seems as though Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyway.
What do you think everyone's doing? Oh, probably
These two voices are quite similar.
Oh, probably inspecting their stations and talking amongst one another. Everyone has roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters.
So, do you know what their character motivations are, Amy?
No, the law cards are confidential. No one knows but the person who received them.
I wondered why there was just a picture of a bird that showed up to say, we got this random flicky to write them for us.
My backstory is that I was best friends with a flicky that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world. My lords, I'm a nosy... My lords, I'm a nosy person turned journalist. Not gonna lie, this kind of sounds fun. What's my law? You work. You work on the train. You tidy up after us. Wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. The train started moving. It's so fast. Grab onto something. What's going on? Ah, I'm slipping. Hold on. It's hard to switch between Amy and Tails' voice. I can't. No. I mean, I know it's a bullet train, but I've been on a bullet. How fast could it possibly going to like send us flying back through the train? It's an enclosed space. You're both awake. Yeah. It seems the train has slowed down considerably. Is everyone alright? Yeah, my head's spinning a bit, but I'm okay. Seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet. This train can reach such incredible speeds. We're getting our money's worth with this experience, that's for sure. Is this actually intended? It's my first day. It really is my first day, so I'm not really sure. I don't recall them warning me about this in the interview. Well, you should go check out the others. Dandy, could you go get the door? Of course. It seems the door is blocked, and I don't think it's budging. I've tried one thing and I've given up. Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your Pico Pico hammer. Huh? Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. I'll search over here. I know Amy. She's hiding something. Maybe, either she doesn't have a Pico Pico hammer, or she does, and it's somewhere she doesn't want to take out in front of pleasant company. Huh? I suppose she did wake up before us. Something could have happened. Listen, I know I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives are sidekicks. I'm going to need your help. Let's gather clues on why Amy's acting this way and interrogate her about it. Yes, that's what you do when your friends are have a secret. Hound them incessantly until they crack. Check out everything you can around this closet, and then we'll show it to Amy to cover the full situation. I just realised, sorry, I'm looking at the game and not the stream. I just realised I'm actually covering the... Let me shrink down a little bit. That's not really any good place for me to go, is there? But I can... Hang on, need to... There we go. I probably don't need this mouse, to be honest. I could probably make do with just me. So I just realised I was covering up some of the dialogue. Check out everything you can around this closet, then we'll show it to Amy to uncover the full situation. Gather evidence and interrogate. Got it. I need to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? Understood. Or I'll fire you. He's like, oh, I really need this job, sir. Please, again, I owe the casino so much money. They're going to take my pinky. You can count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion did. Happy to hear it. It's a weird thing to say, though. Even in the context of the game. Now, let's get searching. Alright. Let's interrogate Amy. What's the latest? Find any clues yet? I found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out. Dig ourselves out on a train? I'll keep looking. Never mind. There's got to be another way out of here. The wet floor sign keeping people alert and safe. Once I slipped on some spilled juice at the grocery store. No wet floor sign at all. I was the one drinking the juice and spilling it everywhere, but come on. Luckily, Sonic was there to catch me. Wow, Sonic really is as fast as they say. But he was going so fast, he also slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart. Well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. This is all canon now. What do you think, Tails? Want me to cook any of this for you? When we get out of here, sure. I normally never make microwave meals. I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet has gotten a lot of use lately. I can cook a mean cast iron pizza. Yeah, I've only had microwave lunches this week. I can't afford real food. They're gonna take my knees, Tails. You don't understand. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check here. Sadly, it's empty. But on the bright side, this is a very clean trash bin. How do I become as optimistic as this kid? The shelf blocking our exit is currently not budging. Hey, Dandy, look closely at this. I wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed. There's nothing the shelf could have fallen into. I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. The train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it. Ah, it's added to my inventory. Am I going to have like a Phoenix Wright Styles showdown at points? Okay, so I think I've inspected everything. I mean, Amy clearly hit that with her hammer and knocked it over in the first place, I think. What's the latest? Let us talk first. Find any clues yet? I found a spoon. Oh no, we did that. Oh, I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a little more first? Oh, okay. Gotta be another way out of here. What am I missing? I feel like I've highlighted everything. Yeah, it's not like I have to click on things multiple times. Oh, there we go. What's this, a rod? The tip is broken. It looks to have originally been attached to something. I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it. I'm easily pleased. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Amy and find out what really happened. Okay. Oh, serious music kicked in. Tell Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us. What? You accuse me on my own birthday? How dare you? This isn't going to be easy, is it? I've been stuck in here just like the two of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding? Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time? Attempt microwaved a chili dog. I mean, can I actually fail this? Or is it just like, no, do... Let's see what happens if I choose the funny line. Microwaved a chili dog. I told you, I'm not eating until it's birthday cake time. Let me think through this again. Amy was awake before Tails and I. What should you have done in that time? Murdered a suspect. There was no one here other than you and Tails, and are either of you murdered? Plus, Amy and I are in roles that can't be murderers. I mean, she could still kill someone outside of the game. Some rethinking is in order. Amy was awake before... Yeah, okay, well, so there's not any penalty, but it's not exactly necessarily worth clicking on the wrong option. Hey, salutation, Stone. Good to see you. We are... Well, I don't know that Sonic is either dead or going to die, and we are attempting to solve his murder. But she attempted to escape. I think you were sitting idly while Dandy and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it. Show me evidence that I attempted to escape, or help me search for a way out. Do we have evidence to prove that? Dandy, let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence for your inventory. Once that's been deduced, we must form our argument to fight back. Alright, let's do it. What proves Amy attempted to escape the dining car closet? I mean, I guess the stick. I mean, I've got two things, so it's a 50-50 shot, isn't it? Oh, okay, well, coin flip and I flip wrong. Crack on the shelf. What? Some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over. Damage makes sense. You have no argument here, you're grasping. Oof, okay Tails, now what now? Well, now we have to follow this train of thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy? So now I have to explain myself. Well, you see, when I get stumped, I like to think, what would Sonic do? What would Sonic do? I curl up into a ball and jump on Amy's head. Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing badniks. He never loses. Like an endless runner game. I play a lot of those on my... Oh, no, that's me. Like an endless runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone. Sure, whatever works. Just close your eyes and think, what would Sonic do? And find your argument. I think this is the actual gameplay bit of this game. Alright, let's prove we're not grasping. Let's follow the train of thought and fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do. This is my dream gear. Oh, I'm using... there we go. Oh, so it's similar to the... Oh, I did it. I was going to say it's similar to the Sonic 2 special stages insofar as you need a certain number of rings. Not like it's a half pipe, obviously. Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for the shaft to fall into. You're telling me on a train this well kept that the damage was here before we arrived? Well, I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said nothing was around for the shaft to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then? This one. What is that, a stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage? Oh, okay, we're back on our dream gear. They're just both staring at me going, is he alright? It's like, just let him cook. Let him cook. And he's just got his eyes closed, mumbling, going, and grab the rings and jump over the spikes. Hit the spring, and then... It was your Pico Pico hammer! You're right, a stick can't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own. But if it's attached to something, it could. Like, let's say... Hang on, Tails, I'm the one who did the what would Sonic do dream sequence. Why are you answering for me? A hammer? Ack! This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico Pico hammer. You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed. The handle to your hammer snapped right off. Isn't this the hammer that Amy regularly uses to defeat robots? How did a shelf break it? Chew. So as you both said, I tried to get us all out of here with the hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal to try to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. She does look genuinely sorry about the situation. But it's, we'll still prosecute for criminal for criminal damage afterwards. I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. It was one of my backups. It's a little loud to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it. What's the point of having a hammer if it's just going to break? Just don't take the hammer. Oh, lucky for you, I'm a detective and I dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. Just tighten things here, a little elbow grease there, and fixed. Tails, thank you. According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick. Sorry, again, as an employee of this train, could you stop damaging it? Alright, stand back. The shelf completely shattered. Incredible. The list of charges continues to climb. We did it, we're free. I mean, could we not just have lifted the cabinet? There's three of us. Okay, but fine. Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here. Wait, is that... I love that they did the Family Guy death pose as well. It can't be. Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic! She seems thrilled. Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Amy, wait, I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me. What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. We're not going to check and make sure that he's he's definitely fake dead and not real dead, right? That's really convincing, Sonic. Bleh. Sonic? Yeah. Button up. Can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. Drank too much. Too many chili dogs. Sonic? Sonic? Is he actually hurt?
He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his... Oh, hang on. My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world's going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic's just really good at playing dead. Sonic! Sonic! Oh no, I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Dandy. What do I do? What would Sonic do? And then I just fall over dead as well.
I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paid guests are well taken care of, understood? These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich.
That's not true.
So I leave their care to you, Dandy, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down on this last ride.
I mean, I think Tails is well off, considering he can afford to buy all the stuff that he builds. I need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if this is part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, Conductor. You'll see. Bye, Sonic. He's like, oh, I really need medical assistance, please. I'm bleeding out here. I'm bleeding out fast. Oh, I can't tell what music that is. Whoa, look at this place. Amy, are you here? You're not Amy. Well, I've looked around, I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. It seems she's really excited. She smelled blood and it's just gone to her head. Did you need something from me? Yeah, just a question really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing. I knew it was Tails. Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. I guess... Yeah, I mean... Shadow and Blaze I guess Blaze did try and kill him. Shadow definitely tried to kill him. At one point. Yeah, no, we'll go with friends. We're all just really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. What about the bleeding? Oh yeah, Sonic does that too. It's just hedgehogs, That's weird. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I... I don't want to... It's my job to keep an eye on you. Train rules say I gotta stay on watch after everyone. You just want to hang out with me, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. I will... Oh. How is everyone great at reading people but me? As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my law card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. I mean, it's the only thing you need to remember. How did you forget it? Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. You varmints. What are you all doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in... He's done so big. Trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Enough of that. I wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy. I was wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and... Nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us? I don't know better than argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Dandy, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Right, let's do it. Well, and let me just think, what would Sonic do? And then again, I just start a fight with Knuckles. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omochao. Hate to see them like this. I just hate to see Omochao. What'd they do? Medical malpractice. Interesting. So is that an actual wanted poster, or is it just part of the game? Clearly won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages looked more to be caused from punches. Who could have done that?
I have played Super Monkey Ball. It is a very frustrating game. Understandable. What are you two looking at me for? Smashed arcade is added to inventory. Okay. There's beer, a smashed arcade, empty glasses. I think Knuckles might just be drunk. Dandy, this is interesting. What is it? It's just a few used cups. Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles was really thirsty. Knuckles has a problem. Dandy, this one has lipstick on the rim. That's not Knuckles' colour at all. Someone else must have been in here. We should log this. Okay, I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. But there's other stuff to click on. There's an arm and some peanuts and... the saloon doors. Oh, that's funny. The door's locked tight. We can't go any further. Oh no. There's no way we could ever get past these saloon doors. I mean, you're like 4 foot tall. You could probably just duck your head down and get under there. I wonder how Amy was able to leave then. Good point. When were those doors locked and how long were they locked for? We'll have to keep this in mind. Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts. The classic saloon snack. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Kinda bland. Seems like someone licked all the salt off them. What? Blah! Or maybe they're just unsalted. Also, you know what they say about peanuts in a bar? The robot arms here are really helpful. I hate you. If I had a mouth, I would tell you how much. What's the arm doing to my hair? He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. What interesting tech. Uh-oh. Should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? Howdy, partners. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check here. Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. We will check every bin on this goddamn train until we find something. As they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Ha ha! I think Tails is ignoring me. Oh, shit. Alright. Let's interrogate Knuckles. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat! Knuckles, are you blushing? He said he liked my hat, and no one... I take great pride in this hat. Such a valuable heirloom for my ancestors. I said leave me alone. Does not look like he's used to being complimented. Can you just adjust your hat a bit so we can see it better? I said leave! What now? Please don't beat me up. No promises. Knuckles, would you ever fight me? Nope, you bruise too easily. Wouldn't be fun. I bruise easily too. Guess I wouldn't be fun to fight either. No, I'd fight you. Sorry, Dandy, I wish you luck. I like this dialogue. He's not actually going to fight me, right? Can I take your order? Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, you know where, you'll let me know, won't you? That was my voice. You'll let me know, won't you? Sure, like a butler of sorts, right? Come on, Dandy, you're not a butler. Tell him that. Yeah, like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Dang it. Hey, even dang it's like I do. Alright, let's interrogate. Knuckles, Dandy and I determined what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. It is? We have evidence, too. We do? Dandy, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? The drinks. Heh. Wrong oh, come on. I hate to say this, it's like, vaguely, what was he doing? And it's like, well, we've found evidence of 2 different activities. And it's literally a coin flip. Wrong choice, Dandy. Let's try again. What could have been distracting Knuckles? The arcade, then. The arcade machine? Huh. What makes you think I touched it? Hang on, I need to go into my Sonic's hack place. What would Sonic do? Sonic would
Blame Knuckles. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because... Super Monkey Ball is your favorite game. Well, Super Monkey Ball has adrenaline-pumping monkey ball action. This proves nothing about the current situation. May have been off the mark there. Let me try again. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because... Does Knuckles have hair? I can see. Does he have quills? Your hair was found at the scene. Hair? You mean fur? Fur? You mean spines? Doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, it is spines. Doesn't matter because it seems I'm wrong here. Knuckles, you clearly touched the machine because the arcade is covered in punches. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How are you? I'm on it, Dandy. Distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. I'm going to have to actually fight Knuckles. No, okay, bring it on. Are you gonna fight me? Guy? Hello? Tails, he's just drifting off again. Oh, that was a bit harder. They're getting trickier. They're getting trickier. The arcade machine is fixed. How did I distract Knuckles? All I did is I just went, what would Sonic do? Okay, just to the left. Just to the left. Well, Knuckles is punching me mercilessly in the face. No, don't look at the scores! Quick, look at the scores! I'm pulling it up now. Oh, Vector beat Knuckles' top score. Heavens. Toast, apple, bread, Ultim, bagel, and candy. Oh, is Ultim Shadow's score? That's funny. I wonder, does in Shadow, if that is Shadow's score, in Shadow's head, does he think of himself as his full name as the ultimate life form, or I guess just ultimate life form, comma Shadow the Hedgehog? Like that's what it says in his driving license. Okay, what does this tell us? Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name at the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who get the highest score, and Vector beat you. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here now. It's not a common name. There is exactly one person with every name on this planet. Oh. You have nothing, zilch, nada. Now leave you two. Quick, Dandy, let's try this again. I assume I have infinite lives to try this. Because I don't see anything that suggests that I'm... Like, maybe after a certain amount of time, Tails just goes, okay, I'll just do it for you. It's fine. You can't always do what Sonic do what Sonic does. Now, Dandy, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? I guess the drinks. No. So wait, that was Vector's lipstick, was it? Interesting. I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. Well, you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday. You and Vector enjoyed some drinks, playing arcade. It's not like I wasn't. Don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. So as you say, Vector popped in at the top of the hour, wanted to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure out the game out. When we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught.
That's my story and alibi. I already told an abridged version of this to Amy.
Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues.
Yeah.
That explains one of the used cups. One of the cup with the lipstick mark.
Rouge was in here too.
I know who Rouge is, thank you. Who would be playing this game and not know who the Sonic characters are?
It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one.
But you offered her a drink, apparently.
Listen, I don't know why she showed up and I told you everything that happened before the train sped up. You're not satisfied? Will you two relent?
I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, then Knuckles destroyed the machine.
That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our questions.
Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. You haven't touched these peanuts, why not?
I just don't like nuts.
So, okay, that's all my questions then. One more name in that high score list doesn't make sense. Dandy, they are actually gonna. That is Shadow's name then. Dandy, can you take a look one more time? An odd name on the high score list? What is Tails talking about? I mean, it's the ultimate, isn't it? It's the only one that isn't a 5-letter word. All the other names are a food theme, but this one... Oh, okay, that was the... I was just going like these are full words, and this one's just Ultim. Who here goes by Ultim? You may not know, Danny, but there is someone here that goes by that by the title. The ultimate life form. Couldn't you tell by his little jaunty hat? There's really someone here that goes by that?
Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by.
So Shadow is here too.
He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying.
You immediately had to compete, huh?
He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not to open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him, saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth.
So when you've been lying to us this entire time, but sure, we'll believe you. So when Amy came through here not long ago, did you open the door for her?
Nope, I think she has some sort of key too.
That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. I have a lot of questions. Actually, no, that's all the questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? I mean, Borden, it was an hour. And he was with Espio. Like, I like Espio, but he doesn't seem like the greatest company. Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for?
I don't know, they didn't tell me. Even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask for yourselves.
More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. What do you know for sure when we confirm things with Vector?
Fair enough. The library's in the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler.
I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Dandy, let's head to the library.
On it.
This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Dandy!
Going.
Bye, Knuckles.
Your varmints better pull up chalks, I say.
Understood, Sheriff.
Yeehaw.
Oh, Knuckles is adorable. Oh, where are we? Breathtaking views. This train passes by some incredible sights. I'm just happy to be travelling at normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts. I'll never understand this friend group. Do we inspect everything? I think so. Okay, let's move on. Ready to mosey down to the next car?
You got it, partner.
Onwards! So I guess they're just going to move from car to car and interrogating everyone. The Chow poster. Is that the Sonic Forces creator character? He's got that wild stare that character. Do you say his name was Gadget? That sort of 1,000-yard stare. Maybe we can click on that. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Hey, salutations, Stratus. Sonic's dead. You're all caught up. Everyone's favourite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful.
Already? Before you go, Espen, I wanted to give you your presents.
My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Dector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl? Ah, she knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. Yes, that is the law. This tip is too juicy to ignore. I'll see you around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to revenge you, and quick.
How are you going to leave? The door to the next car is locked.
Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has the master key. I don't know why I've suddenly turned that uptick on Nate Tails' voice, but my name's voice. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key.
Of course, it's a birthday
Privilege. Again, that's not a thing. But sure. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough.
Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm staff. I'm here to ask if anyone's hungry.
Starved. I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now.
Like, we know people who are birds. Like, we know Jet the Hawk and the other two birds that are on his team. And when he's talking about eating a chicken. It's just... I don't know, it's messed up. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now.
Oh, I'm not going to eat it alive. I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
And I'm Espio the Poet. Ah, poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La la la, dee dee dee.
What was that?
I have more if you'd like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. I like the idea that this isn't Espio improvising, this is just actually Espio's poetry, and he's just delighted to have an audience for once. Dandy and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car?
Oh, sure, simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yeah.
Oh, it was Rouge. We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup in the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way," at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors?
Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. Again, I've played Super Monkey Ball. It's engrossing, seeing that little monkey run around. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened.
All these locked doors. It seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Unless one of them was a ninja. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just going to peek around and we'll return with any questions.
If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you.
And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Our alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. All we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Rector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espo was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Yeah, look at the poster. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Oh, I really needed to see this. Huh? This little chow's hanging in there. Refused to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. Plus, this baby takes place after Sonic Frontiers when I had kind of a mental breakdown and needed to reaffirm my life, so this is apt. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Right? I can't click the little picture. Or the big picture. Or the fireplace. Oh, brochures. There are travel destinations ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Dandy, look at this. There's a couple of maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Oh wait, no, that was me. There's stalactites. I'll leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. I don't know what animal I'm supposed to be, but I just love dark, cold places. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. Maybe Rouge would share my interest in caves. She is a bat, after all. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behaviour. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This guild feels empathy for everything. Yeah, shut up, Tails. The books. What's the robot do? I suppose the robot's putting them back on the shelves, but just one at a time. Oh, poor thing. The arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. Is it? I mean, surely the arm in this car, that's its only job. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. I suppose that said, a Roomba's only job is to hoover, and I constantly see them struggling to do their job. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's got to be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock. Bin. Something always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I really thought there'd be something here. Dandy, you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? I am sad there was nothing in the trash bin. No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay, these trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Dandy, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Shut up, Tails. I'm gonna check every goddamn bin in this game. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Dad, don't fall asleep. You're on the clock, technically. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time the murder ruined my nap time. A globe or a marvellous planet. Which one? Because there was that two worlds theory for a little while. They've mentioned Spagonia, though, so this is the one with the humans on. I haven't travelled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and make one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. Escooby knows everyone has been everywhere, haven't they? Well, yeah, I mean, one of them can literally run on water, so... But yeah, I think that is the current version of the Sonic universe, is that there's the islands, which is where the 2D games are set, and then there's the countries, which is things like Station Square and all the human-occupied areas. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck, this reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yup, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I won't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelette. You may not be wrong. I mean, yeah, if anyone's going to know how to cook an egg, it's Eggman. Although, wouldn't it be, maybe it's a source of embarrassment for him that he's actually really bad at cooking eggs. And he's just like, it's just a nick. That's not even my name. It's a nickname Sonic came up with. Ooh, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop. Or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's less of a simile to that. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Alright, let's talk to Vector because I like doing his voice more.
Did you bring me any meat to my... Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train.
You actually tried to bring a knife on the train?
I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher.
I think if you had a knife on, you would definitely think you were the murderer.
But what if I hid the knife in the body?
No, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought.
I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my... Oh.
We just said this. I take your order.
Oh, yes, please, I'm starved.
Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important.
Wow, you showed the menu to me.
Come on, Dandy, why would you tease me like that?
Here, I thought I could trust you. You've made a fool of me. You've made an enemy this day, Dandy, don't you forget it. Vector the crocodile is a vengeful lizard.
The crocodile's lizards. Sure. Dandy, you've made him a fool. Come on, Dandy, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah!
Yeah!
I smooth things over, but at what cost? Okay, some of this dialogue I do really like. Let's start interrogation. Oh, it's for both of them, is it? Oh, I still wanted to talk to Espio. Oh.
So you don't believe us, huh?
It's not that I don't trust either of you, but it wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Dandy and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go playing the games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave your library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if
Oh, that's easy. I got bored.
I mean, I did say that earlier.
What?
I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. That's what I mean. He was trapped in a library with Espio. Vector's like a DJ. You know, he's a DJ detective. In fact, Vector's the only an actual detective. Why isn't he the detective? Why is he a butcher?
Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out.
This seems to line up with the information we gathered from Knuckles. That brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car?
Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen.
It must have been a good read. What was the book?
Espio doesn't know you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing?
What kind of things do you think I read? What kind of things do you think we stock? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Dandy, could you help me out?
Alright, Dandy, what book do you think Espio may have been reading? I mean, I've only got one book, which is the Mirage Express manual. So... I mean, unless it's the Eggman book about the recipes, but...
A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this?
I have to think now. Oh, there's 4 rows. It's getting harder. And I died.
You were both grasping, I knew it.
We got this, Dandy. Let's try again.
Think harder like Sonic. Chili dogs. Whoa, what was... Oh, it's a shuriken. Is that like Espio trying to assassinate me inside my own dreamscape? No, okay. They're getting trickier.
There are books scattered around on the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves are all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. Ugh. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio.
Hey now, I want to have you insult my pal like this.
Calm down, Victor. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself.
Apologies, Espio.
A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all the reason he needs.
In that case, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Dandy, if you don't mind. Could you ask you some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away.
I mean, he might have read the book, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's got like a photographic memory. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Page 14. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. Again, I am the only other member of staff on the train, so that does track. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passengers' safety.
Seems like Espio asked that question. Dandy, hit him with another one.
Okay, which page do I choose? Let's do one of the later pages, 231. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. The conductor!
That's one, Dandy. Let's see if Espio could go 3 for 3.
Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? 402. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? No. I hate to say it, but no. Haha, just goofing you passed. I completed your test with ease. All my efforts were only to please. But you joked and japed, said no to my face. Now I wish you were riddled with fleas. Oh, I have upset both Espio and Vector. I am going to wake up with Charmy's head in my bed, which is a weird thing to threaten me with. But I think maybe it's just an excuse to get rid of Charmy. Did he just rhyme a curse at me?
You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
How have you both had the nerve to question my body like that? Don't we want to be supporting folks who read?
You have to admit, though, reading the entire time and a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly, and that's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading, after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can... Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Dandy?
He always puts me on the spot.
Okay, Dandy, think. Think, Dandy, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading, but what? It was... well, Shadow... I mean, I guess it's the lock. Shadow did, but also Rouge came through the library as well, so... Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything. Hurry up, Dandy. Let's get our argument together. Alright, let's click some more rings. Boing. Ah, dang it. Ah. Okay. Actually, I'm going to focus up on these a little bit now. They are starting to get a bit tricky. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are neutral gamers.
Natural gamers. I would have said Crocs are natural shoes, but... Okay. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentioned the Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment were you really in the library car at all? He could just have been engrossed. He just said, no, I'll be honest, I really like trains. I just really fucking love trains, and I was just... I was reading about, like, the braking mechanism or something. But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Dandy. One that I would love for Espio to solve. I mean, he can turn invisible. He's a chameleon. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book I didn't notice Shadow passed back through the library car. Honest. See? He was reading about brake fluid. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention.
Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish and not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? I'm not going to join... I'm going to defend Espio. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? I guess it's the top-down map. Like, if... I guess Espio was sat somewhere in a way that meant that he didn't see Shadow. I mean, there's no chair that... I mean, I guess... No, there's not a single chair that he could have been sat at that meant that he wouldn't have seen Shadow walking through here. But I guess the map.
Right, now let's get my thoughts in order. But I wonder if that is the answer, that it's just Espio just went invisible and peaced out for a little bit. I mean, it's what I would do if I was a chameleon. Boom, kick that one's ass. I didn't notice that this thing. I didn't notice that this game has achievements. The library map. Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another in a straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not see him? Oh, I guess maybe this table. I guess if that's like a screen. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book.
I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot.
That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologise for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis validated. That comma shouldn't be there. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy.
Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh? It seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio.
Give them heck. If you need any meat chopped up, say the word.
I got a dead hedgehog 2 cards back. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock. Tick-tick-tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Let's just not mention Espio's poetry at all. Come on, Dandy, let's see what's next. Coming! I didn't get to talk to Espio, though. May the breeze drift you towards success. A 1-sentence poem for you. That's all you deserve. Are italics enough to qualify as a poem? Oh, I can get to talk to them.
Bring me any meat to slice. Bring me any meat to slice up.
No, I'm not sure we will actually.
Your lass.
You're not actually a butcher, Vector. You're a detective. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? The mystery calls. Okay, investigation continues. Oh no! The casino car. Tails, I'm gonna hand you my wallet. I can't be trusted. Oh, this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Now there's stuff in the bin. All of the clues I just unloaded. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We've visited every train car so far and everyone said they've seen you wandering around. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you've brought the Microwave Master with you. Ah, please don't let that be my legacy. Tez is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rouge, we're going to need help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumoured to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rouge. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé Chow egg. Ah, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you've accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She rubbed me in on the hunt immediately.
I stayed here while she searched the train car for clues. I deduced the Fabergé Chow egg is here, in this train car, locked in a safe.
Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here?
What do you manage to find, Rouge? Oh, well, why didn't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprint in the library car with the safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime. A train's blueprint? Please, Rouge, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabergé Chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card.
I mean, it's a Chow with a mustache. Just punch it. Do you remember? I've played Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. You can just pick Chows up and throw them around. They don't have any defense, and Chaos is dead. Just like I said, just punt him across the room. It's fine. Both of you are strong. You can manage it. I missed a great concert in FF14. There was a concert? Was that today or just ended a few minutes ago? Oh, that is unfortunate timing. I said when I started up today, I was literally about to boot up the PS5, and then I checked Twitter, and they were like, "Hey, new Sonic game," and I was like, "Okay, guess I'm playing Sonic tonight then." That's unfortunate. I had no idea there was. I was going to do the event. I knew the Easter event had started in FF14, so I was going to do that, but I didn't know. Random player group decided to hold a concert at Gridania Etherai. Oh. Yeah, I would have gone there for. Yeah, I would have been there for the event, wouldn't I? So I would have seen it. Oh, that's a shame. But we're solving Sonic's murder now. That ends the 10th. Well, that's cool then. I'll try and make up for Final Fantasy 14 during the week, or I want to play more Dredge though. We will play I will play the event though. It's annoying. I was really looking forward to Final Fantasy 14, but it's like the only thing that can kind of delay my plans is a Sonic game, because I always got to put Sonic number 1. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So you want us to have you steal the Fabergé Chow egg? You don't have a problem with this? I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Her law card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Dandy, do you have an opinion on this? It's time. Stealing is for squares. It's time for a 5-finger discount. Oh, I suppose if both Blaze and Dandy are in. Okay, let's get that Fabergé Chow egg. Hey, that's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. I always carry this whiteboard with me. Oh boy, what have we got ourselves into? Access to the Fabergé Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we? Bribe the guard. Anyone have anything we use for a bribe? I have a pair of tweezers. Oh, here's a trading card. I'm not giving you anything. Maybe bribing isn't the way to go. Rouge, Blaze, you're rich. You're also the stingiest. Right, attack the guard. I can't say I'm comfortable attacking a Chow. Let's keep violence to a minimum, shall we? Less fun, but I agree. Let's think about it again. Oh, come on, let's just punt it across the room. Access to the Fabergé Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has X-cards. We distract the guard. Distract them, perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Dandy, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems they don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm going to be in the casino, my poker face needs work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Blaze. No, Rouge. She's got the most distracting assets. Of course, I'll distract them.
Who could resist my feminine charms? She knows what I'm talking about. Anyone who wants to hurt a Chow is going to have to get through me. Well, I'm sorry, but I got all of the Chow races in Sonic Adventure 1 within the last year and a bit. So my empathy for Chows is bottomed out. You know, as far as I'm concerned, if they killed all the little shits now, I'd be fine with it. I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a Chow. Plus, your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being the distraction makes sense. Oh, well, fair enough. Let's think it over again. Okay, not Rouge then. Tails? Sure, I can be distraction. I don't like the way he said that, Vito. I'm with Blaze. His delivery was shaky. Oh, really? I could do it. Sorry, buddy. I think you'll be better off elsewhere. In that case, who should we choose? I mean, there's only like one other person, isn't there? So, Blaze. Think you could distract the guard, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great! Her voice was so stoic, I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? It's a pantsuit. I don't think she can moon them in a pantsuit. Ask the Chow about their partner and kids. Excellent. People love talking about themselves. This will easily distract the guard. I love the little doodle of the Chow showing Blaze his wallet. Perfect. I think we can move on then. With the guard distracted, Rouge... Oh, that's actually the right answer. With the guard distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access card? Grab them and fly up to the rafters. Oh no, I don't want any violence. There won't be any violence. I'll just tie them up to a rafter. Easy. Where do we get the rope? Interesting point. Maybe we should try something else. Just take your belt off. With the guard distracted... Okay, pick the pocket. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That Chow in uniform won't notice a thing. This is going in the Book of Grudges. I like that you have a Book of Grudges. Or is that specifically a Book of Grudges for me? Or just a Book of Grudges generally for the world? Excellent, we can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Dandy, what's your plan? Pretend you're Blaze's spouse. Then you'd be marrying into the royal family. What is your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about? What? Well, like 9. You dress far too plain. You would need a compliment or a complete refashioning immediately. You know what? Maybe we should try something else. Interesting. You give up far too easily as well. We'd have to work on your fortitude. I said we'll try something else. Okay, I'm not marrying Blaze today. Push the security guard over. I'm still not comfortable with any violence here. It's just a little push. Our Chow's low to the ground. It won't hurt them. But if they start crying, it'd bring unwanted attention to us. Why is someone who cries so easily a security guard? Decent point. Let's think of something else. Oh, it's a Warhammer thing. The dwarves have a book where they write down anything mildly annoying done to them. And they kill whoever's name's in it, basically. Cool. I don't care. Fuck Chows. I want to just punt this Chow. It's be so much easier. Alright, say there's a drink without a coaster. Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great. And with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. And just like that, we all make it in the elevator. Inside, we sing victory, a celebratory dance. That's a proper victory. Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. Oh, I didn't get to look at the victory dance inside the lift. What do we do with the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? High five each of them. The end of those arms are claws. I'm not touching them. My high fives aren't given away willy-nilly. They are to be cherished. Oh, I think my hands would survive a high five from them. Let's rethink this. You guys are all squares. Come on, who doesn't want a high five the murder bots? They all humored my suggestion. How oddly polite of them. Alright, we'll get Tails to do this. We'll tie them into one big knot. My shoes don't have laces. Does anyone here know how to tie a knot? Yes. Well, no.
I can, but I gotta sing a little song while I do it.
I'm gonna step in here and veto this. Let's think of something else.
Tails, do you know how to tie a knot either? He's like, yeah. Someone didn't want to hear my song. Alright, Tails disables them.
I should be able to just disengage them. I just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip.
Pretend there's nothing wrong. Pain is all in the mind. Tails managed to do it.
Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute.
I like that when I pick what I think is the joke answer, and they're just like, yeah, no, we'll do that. And it's like, okay, cool. We're just going to pretend that it doesn't hurt.
I'm ready. Let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up that elevator.
Oh, we just fast forward the plan. Oh well, I mean, we saw what happened on the little whiteboard drawings. I guess we don't need to go through it.
I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter. Now we claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé Chow egg. You
just open up and it's Shadow inside going, oh god, thank you, I couldn't breathe.
What could they possibly be storing in all these? This is the casino car. I suppose it's all expensive gems and gold. Maybe rings too? Rings? You can find those lying about in the grass. That's of no interest to us. Let's focus on the real prize, shall we?
Yeah, you can, but they're also used as currency.
Right, we gotta find the safe with the Fabergé Chow egg inside. No question, this has got to be the safe with our treasure. Enter in the code on the blueprints and find out, Rouge. On it, sweetheart. Let's see. 230401. Oh, wow. It's here. Aha, I have it.
That's lovely. I only really know Fabergé eggs from The Simpsons, and I'm pretty sure they don't actually have eggs inside of them. But I always think that they do, just because that scene of Bleeding Gums Murphy cracking them open and eating the Fabergé eggs. It's a weird association, but Fabergé eggs just don't come up that often in literature otherwise. Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rouge, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can. And all of you will bear witness to its secret. French just puts it on the ground and sits on it, and it's like, alright, give me like 3 weeks. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. I was going to say, that's not a secret, just to twist the top off. Uh-oh. Rouge, there's no one ever lived to tell the tale egg secret, because each egg is a bomb. I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. Or it's an egg timer. Like, it's the perfect time for a boiled egg. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it after all our hard work? Rouge. Fine, but what do we do? Where do I put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with a bomb? Oh, look at these options. Okay, well, I mean, I'm guessing it's... Actually, the option... I was going to say put the egg back in the safe. But I like these. I wonder how many of these is it going to let me do. Let's Rouge kiss the egg. It's as they say, love always prevails. I still hear the ticking. What a prude. Okay. Eat the egg. Not without any salt, I won't. Really, Dandy? Probably a poor time for jokes, sir. Okay. I'll throw it and lock it in the safe. There's the actual answer. Have Blaze set the egg on fire. Call me crazy, but perhaps fire and explosives shouldn't mix. You don't think fire would neutralize the blast? You just like to say things, don't you, Dandy? I do like to say things. Oh, I should put that in my bio. I like to say things. Maybe. Stomp on the egg. And just how I like my eggs, smushed. I'm guessing you don't like this idea. Obviously not. Chaos control the egg away. When do you hear about chaos control? Doesn't matter, we need a chaos emerald to be able to do that. Well, dang it. Tell the egg to stop. Stop. That did nothing. I can't believe I just did that. I mean, it's worth a shot. We're going to go through all of these, by the way. Rock the egg to sleep. So you think this egg is just cranky and needs a nap? Is that what you're telling us? Everyone's always mad at the idea guy. Yeah, I don't see you guys coming up with anything. Let Tails cool it down with his tails. Cool the bomb down with your tails like a fan. Worth a try. I still hear ticking, however refreshing the breeze may be. Okay, new plan. It's like refreshing breeze, but it does smell like hot dogs. Take one for the team. Here, give it to me. Get as far away from me as possible. Just remember me as I am, a hero. No, Dandy, we won't let you do that. I mean, if that's the way we want, if that's what they want, who are we to stop? The microwave kid's obviously not going to sacrifice themselves. Their body's far too scrawny to contain any sort of blast. True. Let's think of something else quickly. Smash the egg. Alright, here goes nothing. Rouge. We should probably think of a different plan. Let it finish ticking and see what happens. Are you insane? Do you want to blow us up? We need to dispose of the bomb, Dandy. That is our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. Dandy, I think you're onto something. Huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just Espio did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. Oh. This was apparently the right answer. Okay, what efficient, extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events where they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought in the train, ensuring passenger safety. I forgot that he said that, I'll be honest. Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as this Fabergé Chow egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't have allowed such a thing either. We're putting an awful lot in a guy we all just met, including me, and he's my boss. So if we're out of options, I think we should just wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. I mean, we could still put it back in the safe and then just open the safe. Okay. Well, the egg. It opened. It's not hollow. It's hollow, not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. Phew. My. Well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. It's a good job she's not wearing white. My hunch was right, thankfully. Eee, and look what's inside. Oh, wow, look at that sparkle, and it's so heavy too. The final secret to the Fabergé Chow egg is a chow covered in gems. It's perfect, it's exquisite, it's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? Though I must admit it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the Fabergé egg's secret. Wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know, who cares? What a precious treasure, a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. As much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. A good call, let's go. Okay. What was the point of all that? I think that was why Rouge came to the birthday party, I guess. No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their posts. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend okay.
Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun. I'd prefer to never do it again. Now, Rouge. Rouge? She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow. What is it, darling? About those blueprints. Now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look? Well, I appreciate your assistance, as I said. Finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart at the end of a sentence to make things better. Yes, she can. But I don't think there's any reason with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we got out of your way for now, then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed through earlier. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. Yeah, we had a lot of people mention you, Rouge. But we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again. When none of us... We didn't question or interrogate Blaze at all there. Will do. Come on, Daniel, let's head out. Gotcha. The mystery continues. Okay, we can actually explore this room. Oh, you can't check the gacha game, though. Putting off that heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Can I take your order? Can I interest you in anything on the menu? I'm content for now, thank you. The whole maybe the egg has a bomb thing destroyed my appetite. Yeah, I was nervous myself. You could tell, you sweat out of your uniform pretty often. Yeah, you're a very, animated person. Well. I don't know how I'm, like, the loser with Tails on my team, but okay. Do you think you could go over your alibi again for us, Blaze? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Sure. We left the dining car and Rouge pulled me aside to talk about the Fabergé chow egg. We walked and talked to the casino car where we then went our separate ways. I scoped around and discovered the egg was here. After that I played the slot machines, the train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't leave the car. I gave Amy her present when she stopped by. Shadow passed through as well, but it was brief. He gave me the exit key and left. Interesting. Do you have any sort of proof you were here playing the slots? I do, actually. I kept winning, so I saved the cash out voucher. You can take a look. Let's see here. 14,000 credits? That's an enormous payout. How did you... I'm just naturally lucky, I suppose. That smirk. She's so self-aware. Is that her smirk? That's not a smirk. Oh, thank you for your time, Blaze. Anytime. And Tails, do tell Cream I said hi, won't you? Of course, can do. She wasn't invited either to get... Maybe they had to pay, and so she just couldn't afford it. I don't know. Tails, we must search the trash bin. Ah, it's empty. Oh? Oh, did I hear an oh? I've always believed in a thorough investigation, even peeking in the trash. See, it's all about persistence, Tails. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive to her work 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 24 roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence. That's very sweet and all, but all that's in the bin is a lollipop stick. A lollipop stick? Yeah, like the leftover stick from a lollipop. That's all that's there. Daddy, is everything okay? Did you need me to bring you a flower? Just leave me be, Fox. Don't patronize me. The capabilities of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know. The conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that's true. They're very versatile. Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down to play with any of for fun. For some reason, he keeps making it so that Sonic is the jackpot for some reason. I think it's some kind of begrudging respect that he has for him. Or maybe he hates gambling and that's why he puts Sonic's face on all of the slot machines. I don't know. He's a very complicated man. Want to play some blackjack? I don't know how to play that. I don't know how to play either. Andy, we simply don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic. Probably a good point. Oh, I was trying to hustle Tails. But I guess it's not going to work. Should I give the slot machine a try? Yes. Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Oh, I lost. Do I try again? Yes. Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. I lost. Yes. Yes. Danny, what do you expect to happen if you keep playing? Damn it, Tails. I gotta keep going until I make back what I've lost. This is why you're in trouble with the Mafia in the first place. Big money. I'm gonna get it this time, you'll see. Well, I lost. Maybe next time. Big money, big money. Come on, I gotta win eventually. You know, the definition of Sandy is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome, right? I'm starting to get worried here. Don't worry, Tails, I got it this time. I love that I invented a gambling addiction for my character, and he actually has one. Yes. Yes. Ever heard of the sunk cost fallacy? The sunk cost fallacy? The phenomenon whereby a person's reluctant to abandon a strategy or course of action because they've invested heavily in it, even when it is clear that abandonment would be more beneficial. Of course I've heard of it. Why do you ask? No reason. Alright, big money, big money. I lost. Try again. I'll be over here when you say you're done. Alright, big money, big money. Come on. How many times do I have to do it? Come on, this is all of my wages for this month. If I don't win, I can't eat. I'm, like... Come on. There's gotta be... If you do it enough times, they gotta give you a win, right? I don't know why I keep moving my mouse down to the bottom. Okay, I'm definitely going to lose my kneecaps after this. I might have to donate a kidney. I got 2 lungs, right? You can live with one. One's like a backup lung, right? I think I've read that somewhere. Got 2 eyes, 2 testicles. There's quite a lot of duplicates here that I can afford to part with. Come on, I feel like I'm on. I mean, a real slot machine would have paid out by now. Just statistically, I would have gotten something. That's how they work. They at least give you a little bit of something to make you feel like you're getting somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna give it 10 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dang it. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. I really thought I lost you there for a second. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I am so in the hole now. Thanks again for your help earlier. Now what can I do for you, darlings? Are you hungry? What a paltry menu. Not a lot of options, sweetie. I think I'll have to pass. Not a problem. Just let me know if you need something later. Sure. If I need a bag of chips, I'll holler. They're not on the menu. So. What's your alibi? Yeah, you could go over your alibi again for us, Rouge. When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Well, once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in on my Fabergé Chow egg hunt. We split up at the casino car and I went searching for the blueprints. I walked back through the library and saloon cars till I found it in the library car. Did you see Sonic at all during your search? Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning. Do you have anything to support that claim? Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around, and I have the blueprints on me. I hardly had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself. I appreciate you answering our questions, Rouge. You take care now. Likewise, darling. Okay, so Rouge is probably innocent. She was too busy stealing things. Blaze maybe isn't, but... That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with casinos. He's an evil scientist, has always caused trouble for us in Sonic. Yeah, I'm familiar with Eggman. He's taken over the world a few times. You remember that 6 months when we had like an entire resistance war against him? That, you know, the humans didn't help with at all? Every poker chick I've personally seen has had Eggman's mug on it, so I'm not too surprised to see this here. That's fair. I suppose I shouldn't be so surprised then. I love just the idea that like Eggman's just... You've got loads of these little side hustles. Like all the amusement parks, casinos, but also just things like there's a chain of bakeries that are all Eggman branded. There's like he's got his own his own Bitcoin, his own cryptocurrency, Eggcoin. You know, like just some like really random investments. Like he's got a haulage company as well. Ready to get going? Yeah, let's find Shadow. Maybe after a few more games. Let's find Shadow. Let's do it. Oh, I'm so broke. I really thought there'd be something for doing that, for playing the slots for long enough. Now's as good a time as any to clean out my pockets. I know you won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking those doors. It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons, No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on? I see you've made it here, Tails. But I don't expect the Iron Chef as well. Well, see what you say when your microwave chili dog's delicious. I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors throughout the train, Shadow. Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Appointment? Who wants to meet with him? Well, Dandy, it seems like Shadow isn't going to talk. Let's do some investigating. Alrighty. You ready to find some answers, Tails? Indubitably, my dear Dandy. Dandy, can you open the wardrobe, please? Sure. Wait, is there a reason you want me to do it? What if something falls out, or worse, someone leaps out? I just think you should do it. You do it. Oh, alright, tough love, I get it. Here goes nothing. Ah! Oh, that's some sweaters. See, not so bad, just dusty. Yeah, guess you're right. Boo! Ah! Sucking Tails. Sorry, couldn't help it. Daddy, I'm fragile! Tails, you see this? A pull string. Dandy! Whoa, it's got to activate something. What the? The back of the wardrobe opened. There's a full passageway back here. Didn't take us very long to find. Come on, we have to see where this leads. He's curious, then this must mean something big. It's a shortcut to the library. I don't know how that works on a train. Like, surely these companions... I mean, I know that... I know the map showed the compartments all sort of backing up on each other, but it's on a track, surely. This is the library. There's a secret passage from the lounge to the library. I don't believe it. Shh! Quick, back through the passage before they spot us. I don't want to talk to SPO and Vector anymore. I mean, I like them, but, you know, in doses. Small doses. We need to add that to our inventory. Hidden passage is added to your inventory. So maybe that's why Esper didn't see Shadow, because Shadow... Oh no, but he had to lock the door, so... Hey, it's the Big Chow Band! Play us a ditty. They don't miss. Those Chow understand music. Do they? Give us a jam. That was spiritual. I feel reawakened. Can I... That hasn't made me dislike chows less. But it hasn't made me dislike them more either. There's another robot arm just doing its thing. As an employee, do you have any power over these arms? Can you tell it to do something? Oh, no. But I'll give it a shot. Hey, robotic arm, can you... give me a high five. Doesn't seem to be listening to you. But I can give you a high five. Oh, sweet. Dang it, I high-fived Tails. I lost all my money, I high-fived Tails. There's never any clues in the bin. Tails. No. Tails, I think we should check the trash bin. Every trash bin is empty, Dandy, and you've been disappointed every time. Are you going to get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin, Dandy? I make no promises. There's always something in the trash bin. Alright, let's check the trash bin. What's this? Ha 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 ha! Someone printed out the front page of a ticket website. It's for the band Hot Honey. Interesting. Hot Honey is one of Amy's favourite bands. Who cares what it is? Let's add it to our inventory. Are we sure this is just trash? No, I'll let you have this. There's always success if you check the trash bin. Ha-ha! Perseverance paying off once again. He told us about this in my interview. The lounge has a computer complete with internet access for casual browsing. Oh, lovely. Seems convenient. It is. A shame to be on the computer and missing these gorgeous views, though. I feel like if you're using the computer here, you must really need to use it. But it's by the window, so you can see the views. I mean, that's all I do. I got my window behind my computer monitors at work. And, well, I say at work. The computer to the right of me. And that's all I do, is just look out the window all day and stare at the sky. So what do I haven't got fired yet? Wow, Tails, you have to check this out. It's big! Wow, these windows are huge. What a view. I didn't realise this train would drive along the coast. Spectacular, isn't it? I just want to hop out and take a dip in the ocean. This train wasn't so nice to be on, I'd agree. Despite the murder lingering in the air. Despite the murder lingering in the air. I just thought the same thing. Damn it! Me and Tails are starting to sync up. A keyring. Must be Shadows, the locksmith. Interesting, there's only 2 keys. I figured the locksmiths would have a bunch. Want to take it? Yeah, let's take it. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Shadow and find out what really happened. I want to investigate this stuff though. Seems a printer is hooked up to the computer. Can we print something? Sonic rowing a boat. Oh, this printer is surprisingly tricky to use. Tricky? Yeah, the user interface isn't very clear, but I won't let it stump me. Yay! We got a picture of Sonic rowing a boat. And there you go. Yep, this is exactly what I asked for. I'll quietly set this back on the printer. We get the other one as well. Let's see him sing a song. Is it really that complicated? It's really complicated. Have you ever had a printer work when you wanted it to? Fair enough. Yeah, it's Sonic Singing a Song. And I think that is supposed to be the Sonic Heroes creator character. It's exactly the same dead eyes each time. And there, work like a charm. Here you go. Yep, this is exactly what I asked for. I mean, it's a printer. It's not like an AI image generator. I just wanted to look at Big again. Okay, let's talk to Amy before we talk to Shadow then. Glad you two finally caught up. I'm surprised it took you so long to get here. I thought you wanted to save Sonic. We've been thorough. Do you have any clues for us? Just a hot tip, but all will be revealed in due time. I think I'll be shedding a big light on this whole case. I hear sharing is caring. No way. Journalist reporter Amy Rose is always first to reveal a scoop. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him. Then I'll be ready. I'm so curious what it is. She seems confident. I'll hold you to it. Oh, wow. Can I take your order? I'm not ordering a single thing till we get birthday cake. Cake first, dinner after. Otherwise, I'll get full on dinner and can't have any cake. That sounds like the mantra of the I was trying to think. I was trying to think. Is there a name for someone with diabetes, like a diabetan? Yes, we're gonna go with diabetan. That sounds like the mantra of the diabetan. You have priorities. I respect that. It just makes sense. We're interrogating. All right, hang on. Last time it started interrogating both of them. So, why did you come over here? There's nothing I can help you with. Diabetic, you're right, it is diabetic. Yes, the mantra of the diabetic. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Thank you, Stratus. There's nothing I can help either of you with. I ask that you leave me be. That stare, so cold. You know, maybe we will get out of here, actually. Andy, we certainly will not. Can I take your order? I'll take you up on that coffee. When I'm back in the dining car, I'll whip that right up. A coffee on a train. There's no better combination. Some marshmallows would make it perfect. Sure. It took every muscle in his body to agree with Tails. Shadow seems like the kind of person who would be really into coffee. Alright, Shadow, we have some questions for you. Will you three get out? I'm busy. As I said, I have an appointment to attend to. Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, we've questioned everyone in this train and every single person has mentioned running into you. You've been locking every door on this train and I know why! Pray tell, why was I locking all the doors? Hehe, time to reveal my hot tip! Hang on, Amy, this game's for all ages. Hope everyone is ready for a scoop found by yours truly. We're ready. According to the map, the next car is the conductor's car, where Sonic was stationed. This door right here in the lounge car is the only door that leads to the conductor's car. Following? So Shadow was locking all the doors for one reason and one reason alone. To keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car. So you think Shadow was trapping Sonic? I sure do. He locked the conductor's car, then locked all the others so one locked door wasn't suspicious. Hold up, she has a hot tip. Yeah! Why do you think she wears... What do you think she's... Hang on. Yes! Let's just go with yes, and then I'm not going to say anything that incriminates me. Pure conjecture. You all get out and leave me be. Well, my source can back up these claims. They will remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. My source claims they never saw Sonic again after he went to the conductor's car. Why? Because he was trapped and couldn't leave the conductor's car. Reckless speculation. Reckless speculation. Is the logic sound, though? Was Shadow trapping Sonic? I'll play along and follow this train of logic, Amy. If Shadow did lock the door to the conductor's car imprisoning Sonic, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? Exactly. I think Dandy and I can explain the car change, however. Dandy, what evidence do we have that shows Sonic could have gotten to the dining car? I guess the hidden passage? Or the train map. Hang on. Well, no, the train map's not that helpful. Because Sonic was there. I mean, unless he could go from there to there. But I'll go with the hidden passage, this one. Okay, just get my thoughts in order. Oh, we haven't done one of these for a while. We didn't have to do this for the Rouge and Blaze section. I forgot which button it was to jump. Let's try to get... Hang on a sec. What would Sonic do? Die immediately. No. I mean, that is what Sonic did, actually, this time around. On this occasion, dying immediately is what Sonic did. Ah, dang it. That's right. 57. Bosh, got my light bulb. Daniel, I found a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads right to the library car. It's like, Tails, why'd you ask me to come up with the idea and then interrupt and then blurt it out before I can say it? I was just... He said, but you were just standing there staring off into space, that's why. It's like, yeah, but I was imagining what Sonic would do. What? A secret passage? So someone could have used the passage, snuck through the library car, walked past the distracted boys playing arcade, and safely arrived at the dining car. Excellent work, Dandy. Oh, this adjusts my theory a bit. So Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor car, but then thought the crime scene being so close to his station was suspicious. Shadow picked up Sonic, locked the door to the conductor car on the way out, and dropped the body off at the dining car. Are you officially accusing Shadow of murder? I am, but of course this is just a theory. I don't have any evidence to back this up other than my hot scoop. I thought it was a tip. Is it a scoop or a tip? Or have you got two? Have you got both and both are hot? I think Amy's just really enjoying the murder mystery. I think she just like I said, she's just got the smell of blood and it's set her off. You know how hedgehogs are. Ha! Seems Tails and I were more thorough than you. If Shadow's not going to talk, then I'll humour you once again. If Shadow travelled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did Espio and Vector not see him? Well, I suppose it'd be hard to sneak around two people. Dandy, do you have any guesses?
Oh, well, Espio and Vector didn't see Shadow because Vector was with Knuckles.
That's true, Vector was with Knuckles and wouldn't have seen Shadow enter the library car. See, the things are falling into place. But what about Espio? I believe Espio was behind a bookshelf at a table reading. Espio reading in the library checks out. That's what he told me too.
He's lying.
What was that, Shadow?
When I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vector at that whatever game. Shadow, we know that you're a massive Super Monkey Ball fan, it's fine. I left the saloon car. I spent some time looking for Espio, but he was not there. He was not in the library car.
Like I believe you. You're currently my #1 suspect. Why were you even searching for Espio, huh?
If you must know, I needed to give him a key.
As if. Why would a locksmith be giving away his keys? Shadow has been giving away a lot of keys, actually. Everyone but us seems to have one.
That's true. Everyone's been able to unlock the door everyone's been able to unlock the next door for us.
I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys. Perhaps Daniel and I can further validate Shadow's claims.
We can do what?
Daniel, what evidence supports Shadow claims that he was giving keys away?
I guess the keychain, because he's only got 2 left. That feels good. Now to get my thoughts in order. Hey, it's definitely the keychain, Tails, but let me just think about this for a bit. At this point, I'm not thinking what would Sonic do. I'm just getting a bit bored and drifting off. Spikes, and then just whoa, and jump. Oh, hit the spring and dodge sticks. Oh no, I got hit. It's just like, Tails, is he okay? And it's like, I don't know. I've been with him this entire evening, and just let him cook. He'll figure it out. There's only one reason there's exactly 2 keys on that keyring.
Those were the 2 keys Shadow meant to give Espio and Vector. No way! Well, what of his own key? Couldn't one of those be for him?
I have my own key on me.
Interesting. So let's say Shadow's telling the truth, then what? If Shadow didn't murder Sonic and bring him to the dining car, then what possible reason could he have for locking all the doors?
She's right. Her theory is strong. Tails and I certainly haven't presented any possibilities. Is Shadow really innocent in Sonic's murder?
I think Dandy and I know exactly why Shadow was locking all the doors.
Why does he keep including me too? Just answer!
First, Amy, I have one question for you. Has everyone today given you a birthday present? Oh, most everyone, yeah. Everyone's been so sweet. Just, Shadow and Sonic haven't given me anything yet. But that's okay, just them being here is enough. Understood, thank you, Amy. Dandy?
Ah, yes, Tails.
I have a theory, but I need a piece of evidence to support it. We know Shadow walked through every train car locking the exits, and he gave everyone stationed in the cars a key. Except for you, me, and Amy.
That's right, the conductor gave Amy her birthday key, not Shadow. So, why would he lock all the doors and not give us a key? Shadow wanted to keep us away. Was Shadow locking the doors to keep us away?
Not us, Dandy. I'm making a leap here, but stick with me. I think Shadow's trying to keep Amy away. What? Excuse me? Shadow would never do that. It's my birthday. You know it's my birthday, right? Don't you, Shadow?
It's like, honestly, I don't eat a lot. I don't have a job, so You told me there was free food. Shadow is kind of like a hobo in the Sonic. He doesn't live anywhere. Actually, a lot of the characters don't have houses, thinking about it. How dare! Dandy, show me evidence! Huh? If Shadow's trying to keep me away, prove it. You've been so thorough or whatever. What proof do you have? Ah, okay. Tails, think. Shadow's trying to keep me away. Why? What evidence shows Shadow didn't want Amy to know? He was trying to print her off tickets to her favourite band, but he couldn't do it because he's an idiot. That feels right. Phew, just organise my thoughts. I need to go into my Hedgehog place. I'm going to fight a boss at the end of this. As long as I don't get hit, I should be okay. Bosh. You went rooting through the trash. Ah, what is that? We found this in the trash bin next to the printer. It's of a band's ticket website. Tails, don't. Ah, this is Hot Honey's website. No way, I love them. Hot Honey? It's the band I'm currently obsessed with. Jeremy B is my current favourite. All the members have B after their name? Yeah, isn't it cute? I haven't gone to any of their shows yet to see them though. Their tickets are really hard to get. You have to be ready online at a specific time and they sell out in minutes. So the question becomes, why was this paper found in the train car Shadow was stationed in? Watch yourself, Fox. The situation is becoming much clearer. I don't know how Tails figured things out so soon, but I see where he's heading. I mean, he was trying to get the tickets, and I guess he either failed or succeeded. It's not clear. The printout of the Hot Honey band ticket website exists because Shadow's a big Hot Honey fan. Leave now. I don't know what kind of music Shadow listens to, but it's obviously not this. So Shadow must be buying concert tickets as a birthday gift for Amy. Oh, yeah, I thought you'd let me choose. What? Shadow, is that true? Are you trying to get me concert tickets for my birthday? I've done a poor job hiding the surprise, it seems. Yes, I'm trying to get you concert tickets for your birthday. Shadow! I mean, Sonic is like a worldwide celebrity. Just ask him to get them. You could probably just... Sonic knows people. Although again, I don't know, does Sonic have a phone? He probably doesn't have a phone. I used that printer earlier and I found it difficult to manage. When logging onto the website, did you print the home page by accident? Yes, that's exactly what happened. I'm not fantastic with computers, admittedly. I can't believe this. After I accused you of murder. Spit everything, Shadow. The cat's out of the bag. I want to know everything. Fine. The surprise is ruined anyway. Oof, probably our fault there. Sorry. That's all a detective's job is, I suppose. When I arrived on the train, I realised everyone else had a gift except for me. Worried for my social status, I immediately began brainstorming ideas and saw the computer. I love the idea that Shadow's just like, oh, this might tank my social reputation. I don't want people to think I'm cheap. I remembered Amy had never seen Hot Honey live and looked it up. That's when I accidentally printed the homepage. The concert tickets weren't actually on sale, I realised, but would be available soon. Is that the appointment you keep speaking of? The time you're able to actually buy the concert tickets? Precisely. I haven't purchased the tickets yet. I knew I had to keep Amy away while I waited to buy the tickets, so I began locking all the doors. But for the safety of everyone here, I handed out keys so they could get in and out, telling them not to let anyone through. It didn't work. Amy still managed to make it here somehow. It's because the conductor gave me this. This key opens up any door on the train. I've gone through every locked door with ease. The plan's Flail 4, the birthday key. Again, we keep talking about the birthday key like it's a thing. I should have guessed. It's a well-known privilege. Yeah. Shadow, your gesture is so sweet, and after I accused you too. How about this? Let's buy the tickets later, and to make it up to you, you can come with me. I don't know if... I don't want to. Too late, it's happening. Eee, I can't wait, the show of a lifetime. Fine.
Happy birthday, Amy.
I expect lots of pictures from the concert, you two.
Seems the mystery of Shadow's locked doors has finally reached the end. And the mystery of Amy's hot tip and or scoop is still a mystery, and I think it'll stay that way.
I blame my source for all this. That wasn't a hot tip at all.
Oh, hang on, never mind, we'll go back to the hot tip.
Leading me to believe Shadow was behind everything. My credibility as a journalistic reporter down the drain.
Amy, I am curious, who is the source for your big scoop? I would like to know as well.
Sorry, strictly confidential. My credibility may be shot, but my principles must stay intact. I have a strong feeling I know exactly who your source is. But we need to investigate one last area. The conductor's car.
I'll come with you. I'd love to know who's been dragging my name through the mud.
And I'll join as well. Time to see this through to the end. We're more than happy to have you both. Dandy, I hate to say it, but I believe our investigation is finally coming to a close.
The pieces are coming together. The full picture is becoming clearer and clearer. Let's end this, Tails. We're putting down Sonic's murderer for good.
Right on. Let's do it.
Again, I'd love it if there's just like some really like dark twist and it turns out that Sonic is actually dead and he's just his corpse is starting to like congeal. What do corpses do? Crystallize in the opening car.
Come on, to the conductor's car. I wonder what we'll find there.
The conductor, I'm sure. Admittedly, I haven't seen the conductor in a while. I hope he's alright. I can't believe a secret passage was here the whole time. That would have been very useful. Yeah, the library is closest to the bathroom. It would have been really convenient. I see our priorities are different. Shadow hasn't drunk his coffee yet, so that explains why he doesn't need the bathroom. I'll add that to the inventory.
Ready to go to the conductor car?
Let's finish this.
It's now or never.
Oh, look, it's a little picture of him when he was young. Should really sort out my evidence before I continue. In my short time working on this train, I haven't visited the conductor car yet. Feels empty. Wait, where's the conductor?
That's odd. I haven't seen him throughout the train at all. Last we saw him was when he left the dining car.
Something clearly happened here.
Nothing we can't figure out. Come on, time to investigate. Let's crack on. Did this fall over when the train sped up? Not sure.
Look, it's getting harder and harder to Amy's voice.
Not sure. Wait, what's this say on the mug? A cup of joe in your hand, wife by your side, paradise.
Alright, we get it. He loves his wife. God, it makes me sick. The love of a spouse.
A microphone. We could talk to the whole train with this.
Should I say something? I'm going to start beatboxing.
Dandy, why are you reaching for the mic?
Just offering, I guess, some musical entertainment.
That was impressive, Dandy. Thank you for sharing.
Now I'm going to tell them that armpits stink.
Oh, you're reaching for the microphone.
If you can hear this, your armpits stink.
My armpits certainly do not. They're clean.
I'm sure they are, Tails. I was just being silly. Perhaps not the audience for that sort of joke. Charmy would have loved it.
Oh, I've noticed these screens throughout the entire train.
Yeah, they used to show information in advertisements. They're nice. The picture's really clear. I would watch a full movie on one.
I saw a slide that said happy birthday, Amy. That was so cute. The next ad being for nasal medication was a little jarring, though.
Probably just heard your voice. The high quality screens probably didn't do that ad any favours.
Not at all. Perhaps too much detail.
Bin! You know, I'm alright. I don't need to check the trash bin.
You're satisfied with finding a clue here before her?
I know they say always check the trash bin, but I'm good. I'll go out on a high note. No, they're right. You should always check the trash bin. Let's give it a look.
You gave in so easily. Will you be okay if there's nothing in there?
I found something once. No one can take that away from me. I'll be fine.
Nothing in there, huh? Oh no, you look so sad about it.
You two have been talking over the trash can for a while now. Did you find something?
Yeah, I want to see. Is it a clue?
maybe just leave Dandy alone for a second.
We had a whole arc revolving around the trash can.
Well, the conductor looks so young in his uniform.
He's been here a long time. After 32 years, he told me he's finally retiring. He said he's headed to Spagonia with his wife. I hope they have a great trip.
32 years is a long time. I wish them a lot of happiness.
May any future sorrow be fleeting.
Yes, I wish that too.
Shadow should write greetings cards. This robot arm has been completely torn off.
Yuck, how creepy.
That arm is powerful. It'd be tough to break out of its grip.
A lot of people have the strength to tear this off, but the question is why?
A lot of people here.
A confrontation definitely occurred in this room. We should log this.
Aye, aye, sir. Broken robot arm. What's this? Was someone playing darts? That's not a throwing dart, that's a blow dart. Someone brought a weapon onto this train.
That shouldn't be possible.
Tails is right, the train detects any weapons on a passenger before letting them aboard.
Let's make a note of this.
Blow dart.
I think we found enough clues. Let's talk to Amy and solve this once and for all.
Well, hang on, I want to check the console. I didn't realise these robot arms could also drive the train. Yeah, but they can't access every function on the train like the conductor can. Did they teach you how to drive it? Oh no, just how to work the microwave. Again, I don't know what the conductor's plan was after tomorrow, because again, I'm the only non-robot employee on this train, so...
I recognise some of these functions. Maybe I could drive the train. I completely trust you to drive the train.
Same, actually. It's true, you could drive this train flawlessly.
Ah, guys.
It's a lot of trust in me. I mean, it's a train. I mean, it goes on a track, it goes back and forth. There's not much you could do wrong.
A vent. It's a large one. Seems like at least one person could fit through. Not a problem for me, but I'm not sure how you'd get up there.
Wait, why wouldn't it be a problem for you? Oh, the tails, right. Dandy, ugh. Well, I don't know that Tails being able to fly with his tails is necessarily that obvious. But it's also not that high up. Like, all of these guys can jump really high. Alright, let's talk to Shadow. Isn't it odd that we haven't seen the conductor since the dining car? I figured he's had to drive the train the entire time.
I guess the same, but the train's quick speed up is odd, and we currently don't know where he is. Hope he's alright.
Admittedly, I do miss his laugh. Fa ha 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 ha. Shadow's just like, I hate you. Why did I bother? Why did I come in here with you?
Well, you two, think you have enough evidence for me to call everyone here? It's high time we named a suspect. What do you think, Dandy? Ready to solve this case?
Yeah, let's get it over with.
Hello everyone, this is the birthday girl speaking. Please report to the conductor car at once.
Everyone.
Wonderful to have you all here. Tails and I are ready to announce our prime suspect.
Why did we call everyone into the smallest cabin, into the smallest room? Could we not have all met up around Sonic's corpse?
With assistance from Dandy.
Why hasn't Sonic shown up?
Vector? Real quick, can you come with me to go get Sonic? He must still be pretending to be dead, lazy bum.
Ready, let's go get him.
The boyfriend got killed on her birthday, but she killed him because he forgot. I mean, that would be a perfect alibi, but they have already... In terms of the game, they at the beginning said that Tails and Amy couldn't do it, so it's someone else. But I mean, I have a guess, but I'm not going to say it just because if it's right, it's like, well, it wasn't that hard to guess. Basically, there's a character here who I'd expect to be here who isn't here. So, let me tell you, darlings, this has been a delight. A delight. The air in here is so intense, I love it. Nothing like the thrill of a mystery. The train has so many amenities, I feel so catered to.
Admittedly, I've been having a lot of fun myself. The amusement of a chase. I see why you're a detective outside of this mystery, SBO. You and I love a good thrill, it seems. But on this train, I am but a humble poet. I'd be willing to do an event like this again. It says here the train does escape rooms as well. I'd love a Sonic escape room. I love escape rooms. Count me in. I'm so glad everyone's having a good time. I like the idea that the Sonic characters have hobbies outside of like platforming. Like they go home and Esper's just like, oh yeah, I'm really big into pinball tables. Just yeah, I don't like being the ball. I hate that. But actual pinball tables, love it. Rouge is just massive on like World War II model aircraft building or something, or whatever equivalent World War. If you like building robotic airships, they have actually canonically confirmed that Robotnik has a room in his base where he builds action figures of Sonic and Tails and Knuckles and all that, and uses them to quote-unquote strategize, but he mostly just plays around with them. Tails and Amy hired someone to kill Sonic. They're having an affair. Tails was also sick of being the sidekick. I mean, I'd love to point the finger at Tails. Look at his stupid little face. But we'll find out. I have a feeling the real killer got to Sonic and he was already dead. That's my hunch. I'm so glad everyone's having a good time. Maybe we could ride the train just to relax sometime. Ah, yeah, that'd be fun too. Ah! What in the world? That's Amy's voice. Quick, where's Amy? He's not responding to us. Sonic! Sonic! I mean, I told you he was actually hurt. You didn't listen to me. What? Is he hurt? Why isn't he moving? Sonic, can you hear us? He's banged up. If there is a pulse, it's weak. Set him down, Vector. Make sure his head is propped up. I'll help you. I knew one of you would take this too far. Which one of you did this to Sonic on my birthday, no less? Could this really have been one of us? There's no one else here, Knuckles. So I'll ask again, which one of you did this? She's gone proper yandere now. This is inexcusable. Sonic's hurt. I'm going to expose the monster who did this. Tails is not having it. Not that Sonic can handle anything, but somehow he met his match. I'm going to help you get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Me too. Same. We're going to figure out exactly what happened in this room and punish the one responsible. Sonic? You really was hurt this whole time, and I did nothing. I'm righting my wrong. I must take down the murderer. Tails, Dandy, I have a big question to ask. Who in this room did this? Who killed Sonic the Hedgehog? I don't think it was any of them. Okay. See, my thought is that it was Robotnik who was pretending to be the conductor, and he took over the robotic arms. He took over the train and attacked Sonic with a blow dart, and then Sonic escaped into the vent, which leads through to the dining car, and then that's where he collapsed. And as part of the tussle, he caused the train to speed up, or maybe he caused the train to speed up in order to escape the arms. So I don't think any of these answers are right. I think whoever I choose, it's going to be like, well, they got an alibi. So I'm just going to blame Tails. That can't be right. Neither Tails or I can be the murderer. Ah, that's right. Let me pick again. Who in this room did it? Tails. Alright. Well, Rouge was sort of invested in her jewel heist thing. Blaze... SBO is really the only one that doesn't have an alibi. I guess Shadow could have done it, but I guess SBO. Yeah. SBO, you were the one to murder Sonic. Weren't you? I did no such thing, my young friend. But if it's a battle of wits you wish, I would love to discuss things. Let's discuss.
What the? You're accusing Espio? We already talked about this. Man was reading. You have nothing.
Restating Espio's alibi would be helpful for everyone, I think. Espio was locked in the library car reading. He only had access to the saloon car during the murder. However, new evidence has come to light that needs to be addressed. New evidence? Oh, that's right. Dandy, could you fill everyone in? What did we find that brings into question Espio's alibi? The hidden passage. Espio could have left the library at any time because Tails and I found a hidden passage from the library car to the lounge car. In the lounge, the hidden passage exits behind the wardrobe. I feel lucky we even found it. Not only would Espio avoid any locked doors, but that would put him in the car just before this one. You have no evidence I used any secret passage. I answered all of your questions without flaw. I was reading the entire time, remember? It's true. You didn't miss a question. But I think Dandy and I can explain that too. Dandy? How did Espio know everything in the train manual he was reading? A ninja like him speed reads. Espio is a ninja. He's fluent in 17 different languages. Wait, your planet has 17 different languages. Why did no one speak any of them? Has anyone ever spoken a different language in any Sonic game? No. What are you getting at? You picked a random book from the shelf and memorized it, just to guarantee yourself a clean alibi. What?
That's absurd. Memorizing a whole book.
I know this is a talented bunch, but that seems like a lot. I don't know, it is plausible. Espio is particularly skilled. I've known Espio a long time. He once speed read a book I was reading just to spoil the ending for me. Prick. Yeah. If I'm right, and Espio quickly memorized a book before entering the hidden passage, then Espio could have met Sonic in the conductor's car where he was murdered. Since we're only talking in what-ifs, let me throw something at you. How was I don't know about the hidden passage? It's hidden.
That's right. How would Espio have even known when it was there? You said it yourself, kid. You were lucky to even find the passage.
Dandy and I might not have the evidence to answer your question, but we know someone who does. Dandy? Who has evidence to prove Espio knew about the hidden passage? Okay, well, Shadow didn't know about the hidden passage until we opened it. I'm gonna guess Vector, because he was the only other person in the room. Oh, or maybe Rouge. Because she found something in the library. Well, was that the blueprint she was looking for? Let's try Rouge. Rouge, we need to see those blueprints.
Blueprints? You stole blueprints?
Whatever, I already used it to scout for more treasures. Came up cold. You can have it. Yeah. That's right, here in this blueprint, here's a blueprint to the entire train. Espio could have easily used this to find a hidden passage. What makes you think I ever saw those blueprints? Rouge had them. Oh, Dandy, do you have an answer for him? How could Espio have seen those blueprints? Espio found them before Rouge did. Rouge, where did you find the blueprints? The library car. It was stuffed with the brochures. I checked the saloon car first, then found the blueprints after leaving. So that means Espio had time to find the blueprints and discover the hidden passage. In my theory, Espio looked at the blueprints and then used the hidden passage to get to Sonic. Within Amy's guidelines, the murderer can kill a single participant however they choose. The logistics are still vague, but Dandy and I have evidence on how Sonic was murdered. I'm unsure how much harm Espio caused Sonic, but Dandy and I have evidence on how it was done. Oh, this is rich. Pray tell. If I murdered Sonic, how did I do it? I guess the blow dart. Okay, now to form my argument. You're close, Dandy. What would Sonic do? Dun, 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 dun. I thought we'd go up for 5 for this sort of final area. Let's focus up. Whoa, that's cheating. It's okay, let me try again.
Sorry, my imagination created a new obstacle that hadn't happened before, and I wasn't expecting it. That was kind of cheap. Oh. Oh, that was bad. And I missed those ring boxes. Ah, dang it, I didn't get enough rings. Hang on, I didn't get enough rings that time. I gotta be just, again, going on. This is like, this guy's weird. What? Okay. Boosh. I got it this time. This blue dart was found here in the conductor room. I believe Espio used this to knock Sonic unconscious. Ah, so you mean Sonic might just be knocked out? I'm unsure. He's more banged up than what a blow dart would do. According to Amy's rules, a blow dart counts as a kill for the murder mystery. My theory, therefore, is plausible. Plausible, you say? Then why are there so many holes in it? You deny the allegations? Of course I do. Let me present the first fatal flaw. If I knocked out Sonic in the conductor's car, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? Ah, shoot, that's a good point. But Tails was onto something, I'm sure of it. I locked all the doors and Espio didn't have a key. He would have had to take the hidden passage back. If he took the hidden passage back, he'd end up back at the library. Danny and I know another way it could have been done. We do? What piece of evidence do we need to take a closer look at? I guess it's either the... Let me look at the blueprint. Yeah, I guess the blueprint shows the vent, so I'll go for the blueprint. Right, now what's my argument? Well, what's my argument? We're getting closer. Think, Daddy, think. I need to do another one of these, god damn it. Going back into my dream gear. First time. And actually first time that time. It wasn't even one of my fake first times. Alright, let's take a look. If Espio didn't take the secret passage to get to the dining car, then what route did he take to get Sonic there? There's a path above the conductor car and it goes all the way to the dining car. Huh? I didn't even see that area. How did you not... Rouge, there's only like 3 things on the on this blueprint. How did you miss one of the 3 things? Is that some sort of long attic? According to these blueprints, there's a hidden path in the ceiling that leads straight to the dining car. Perhaps you can access it through the vent over there. The vent, of course. That must be the entrance to the path. Allow me to check it out. My word. There is a path back here, and a track. A track? Huh? A track for the robot arms, I think. This must be the path the arms take to move throughout the train. So you're saying I somehow fit with Sonic in that vent and took him to the dining car. Tails, you're a smart kid, so I know you realise we both couldn't fit up there. Espio's right. This is feeling flimsy, Tails. I need an answer. My name's getting dragged around here. How on earth would I get Sonic through that vent? You broke the robot arm! You, now to think about my argument. You can do this, Dandy, you can do this! Positive affirmation. 70 rings.
Jesus, this would be so much easier if this game had console controller support. Dang it, I was 1 ring short. Oh no, I gotta try this again. I'm embarrassing myself in front of all of these cool dudes. Dang it. Dang it. Damn, I did way worse that time. This is so hard to control with Wadster. I'm blaming my tools. Alright. Whew, okay, no, that was time. Right, can that be the last drink here section, please? Everyone saw the broken robot arm on the ground, right? Clearly a fight broke out here and one of these robot arms was a casualty. But what if one of the robot arms actually caught Sonic? Knuckles said there's a track the robot arms use that continues through the vent. A robot arm could have grabbed Sonic passed out from a blow dart and carried him to the dining car.
Could that be true?
Take a look at Sonic, he's clearly banged up. Could the fight have been between Sonic and the robot arms? I can see that. Those arms do look powerful. And that doesn't fall... Sonic doesn't fall easily, but if he's woozy from a blow dart, the arms could have gotten him. Interesting theory, Tails, but you have to admit these arms are a lot... you have to admit these are a lot of coincidences. I might not be able to link everything together directly to Espio yet, but I have found one inconsistency.
What kind of inconsistency?
Someone here received false information, and I believe that information came from Espio. Who received that information? Amy. Amy, you received a hot scoop, did you not? For your hot tip. I think it's time you told us where that scoop came from. Tails, you're right. Espio lied to me. Espio told me Shadow was locking doors to trap Sonic. But we found out Shadow was trying to keep me from discovering my birthday surprise. That scoop came from you, Espio. No, of course not. Amy must have misheard me. I misheard you? Yes, I said Sonic's going to get trapped with all these locked doors. I was just looking out for my fellow passengers' safety. I didn't blame Shadow. This is just like the lobby at the end of Among Us. I don't know, Espio. What? The evidence might not be airtight, but there's a lot being thrown at you that makes sense. I think Espio is sus. Let's put him in the airlock. I have to agree. You want us to believe you were lazily reading the whole time? While you were stationed in the room with the hidden passage? And now you're lying to me on my birthday of all days? Amy, you have created a game where everyone has to lie. I believe the murderer used the train's controls to move Sonic from the conductor car to the dining car, and lied to Amy, casting further blame on Shadow, for no other reason than to cause doubt and confusion. When examining everyone's alibis, one clearly stands out as the weakest. I believe it's clear to everyone that it could only have been one person. Yay, look at me! Actually, I guess I'm like a raccoon dog thing. Let's go with raccoon dog. It was you, Espio! You were the one who murdered Sonic the Hedgehog! Hey guys! Sonic, you're okay! Sonic, just as we solved the mystery. Espio was the murderer! Right. Espio jumped me in the conductor car. Dang it, you got me, I said. A blow dart, really? I also said, it's non-lethal poison, you'll just be sleepy for a while. Great. Oh, that was actually supposed to be Espio. Great, I could use a nap. No, wait, there's something important. Espio left me there. Something important. I need everyone to listen. The train's a bad, Nick. Sonic, are you feeling alright?
Do you need to lie back down?
No, we all need to get off this train. We're not safe.
What?
When I arrived at the conductor car, the conductor was already here. He was so excited to tell me all about the features of the train. But what he was telling me, I had a bad feeling. I'd asked to see the power source. The conductor hadn't even seen it. And when we took a look, we realized the train's powered by a Flicky. Tails' ex-partner. Flicky, the tiny animal. I'm going to be honest though. If a tiny bird can power this entire train, you do have to, like, at some point go, well, I mean, as far as clean energy is concerned, that's not bad. Like, one tiny bird for this entire train? Like, that's a lot more environmentally friendly than anything we use to power our trains at the moment. Yeah. I'm not saying either way, I'm just saying. There's only one person twisted enough to use a Flicky as a power source. There might be two. Dr. Eggman! I told the conductor the train needed to be destroyed. He refused. The way the conductor was describing it, it's more than a simple badnik. It's the conductor's friend. The train is his co-conductor. So, hang on, has this train been his train for 32 years? That Flicky is, like, what life has that Flicky lived? You're not serious. They certainly didn't tell me that in the interview. Right, as we saw the Flicky, I felt a sting in my shoulder. It was the blow dart from Espio. Sorry. I like that Sonic's kept his hat on, though. he's like, even as a corpse, he's like, don't let the hat fall off. I like this hat. I'm a captain. Espio left. The lights in the room started to glow red. I'd already broken one of the arms, apparently.
Hey, stop, what are you doing?
I knew something was wrong and stood up. The arms came for me next. I spin dashed right through the robot arm, sliced it off the rail as it was on. Wow, I don't think he was able to do any of this poisoned. The robot arm managed to grab me and pin me to the floor. Arrgh. The conductor screamed as the arms approached him, but I was hit quite a bit before it all got to me. Oh no! Everyone, I have something to admit. I killed Sonic the Hedgehog. I murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, we already knew that. The situation has gotten so serious. Why would you not just tell us? I thought that's how these murder games worked. You shoot someone with a blow dart, they die. Are you crazy? It's just a make-believe game. No one should get hit with a blow dart. Don't tell me this. What do you think I've done one of these things before? I'm a ninja. I was just following the rules. Yeah, we're still going, Stone. Coming to the end, though. See? Use this blow dart on Sonic Station in the conductor car. It's laced with a non-lethal sleeping agent. Thank you again for choosing the Mirage Express. Staff. What is that? It says use this blow dart on Sonic Station in the... I read this a second ago, but station in the conductor car is laced with a non-lethal sleeping agent. Can Sonic just not read? Is that why he keeps Tails around? Thank you again for choosing the Mirage Express. Staff. What is this, instructions? I was given the blow dart along with that card. It's signed Staff. Who gave this to you? Come to think of it, one of the robotic arms handed it to me. Weapons shouldn't be allowed on the train. What is the larger picture here? Who instructed those arms to attack? Who or what? Dandy, who do you think attacked Sonic? Dandy, who do you think attacked Sonic and handed Espio the blow dart? I want to believe the conductor's innocence. I'm going to say the train itself. I believe something's been orchestrating things behind the scenes. Something wanted Sonic out of the picture and for a good while. So I think the train itself is plotting something. First we learn about the train's a badnik and now it's out to get us? Once again you keep saying the most ridiculous nonsense. You're seriously convinced the train has it out to get us? I don't know what the train's full intent is, but clearly it's been tampering in our murder mystery game. Maybe it's just sad that the conductor's retiring. Train! Come out and show yourself! Amy, we're inside the train. Amy, it's my birthday, and I don't need you messing with it. Amy's hitting the wall with her hammer.
I'm with you, Amy. This train can have it.
Come on, there's got to be another way to get the train's attention. What was that? Oh, we got the train's attention. Apparently that was the best way to get the train's attention. What did you two do? Is that the conductor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can get him down. Don't touch him. I have a mouth now. You're all fucked. Is the train talking? Of course I can talk. You fools were too distracted playing your little game to figure it out. We were right, weren't we? What are you plotting? I'm taking all of you to Eggman's base, where you will rot. Eggman? After I deliver your annoying party right to his egg fortress. Annoying? The conductor and I will be free to laugh and play games, ride the open rails, like we always planned. What are you... Enough. Oh, is the train jealous of the conductor's wife? This plot has thickened in a way I wasn't expecting. The train's picking up speed. Everyone grab something. Which one of these buttons turns the train off? Whoa! Sonic! Stay put until we arrive. Goodbye. Whoa. This man banged a train. I mean, salute him. That's a hell of a commitment to his job. No! I can't keep my footing. I mean, it's like the train's delivering us to robotic. It's like, what? There's like 10 of his worst enemies in a train all together. We'll just beat him up. Did we all die? What happened? A bunch of evidence has fallen out of my pockets. My head. Tails? Amy? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? No need to yell, bud. Sonic, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Hanging in there. Seems the train's arms threw us back into the dining car. But where's everyone else? A great question. But for now, are you alright? Sonic the Hedgehog asking about me? I'm doing amazing! Wow, amazing, huh? You might have to share a bit of enthusiasm with me. I might have overcompensated there. Let's get our bearings and take a look around. Good idea. Lead the way. Sonic was my friend. Hey, one of those robotic arms are here too. Yo, it's right to me. Best to leave it alone. The train's definitely mad at us. Good call. We gotta get out of here before that arm swipes at us again. Alright, I thought we were near the end here, but... That yellow glow is chilling. I missed when it was just showing us the weather. That's better than the yellow glow, I guess. Hello! Anyone there? Why is no one responding to me? Yeah, that's good enough, Eggman voice. I missed the yellow glow already. You got some nerve showing up here, Egghead. Ho ho ho, you spiky blue pest. Seems you've finally taken passage on one of my passenger trains. You own the train? Who the heck are you? Don't talk to me. Ignoring that. They certainly didn't talk about you in my interview. My involvement isn't well known, civilian. The infrastructure in your town just wasn't cutting it. If I were to build Eggman Land, these problems would need sorting out. This is what I mean. Eggman is just like a business tycoon with fingers in lots of different, different businesses just in the back. Just infrastructure is very important to me if I want to take over the world. So I courageously got involved. I converted some cargo trains into passenger trains for the sake of the public. It's just more useful for future schemes. Let me guess, another Death Egg, Dr. Predictable? The people fear giant spheres. It's science. Let's get to the chase. Where are our friends? Judging by my security cameras, your pathetic friends are all locked in the cars they were stationed in. Seems you managed to make the train quite upset. Did you not know this was happening? Heavens no. I'm only now getting caught up. I'm far too busy to notice what a passenger train is up to. Alright, I thought we were near the end, so I was gonna just power through, but because we're not, I'm just gonna go and top up my water. I'll be 2 seconds. Okay, and this is why I don't like playing visual novels that don't have voice acting. You see, the capability of a badnik is normally very basic. Just kill Sonic the Hedgehog. But for a luxury train, I wanted to be sure things ran without my supervision. And report to me if any of you happened aboard. Whew. Let me take a drink. This train's capability of intellectual thought is extraordinary. A feat only accomplished by my genius. So this confirms it. The train really is sentient. Suffice to say, your capture is inevitable. You're on a train that desires nothing more than deliver you all to me. See, I got to thinking. I needed to manufacture motivation beyond programming. I like to make my badniks compete against one another from time to time. It's good for productivity. So I instituted a bounty upon my army of badniks. First to capture you pathetic creatures gets a generous reward. The train wants to deliver us to Eggman for a reward? Most of my robots ask for something simple, like my autograph or whatever. But a highly intelligent train, it may ask for something more interesting. As much as I like reward programs, what are you done blabbering, Doc? You can never just win silently, can you? When you're dragged to my base, you'll regret the day you ever crossed me, Hedgehog. I already do. Get lost. Ciao. He always knows how to get under my skin. This is tough. The train has the motivation, and being made by Eggman, it's no doubt powerful. Not to mention, we're all separated. What am I supposed to think? The train purposely had Sonic knocked out so it could deliver us to Eggman? This whole time we were all in danger and I went along with it? If only I could solve this by microwaving something. Sonic was really hurt, the conductor's been captured. Should I have been more assertive earlier? I did try hard enough, I should have done more. And I should have done more. Am I at fault here? I knew Sonic was hurt all along. Hey! Huh? I can tell the situation's getting to you. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm weak and brittle. I get it. The road's getting tough. It's easy to question the decisions that got you here. When negative thoughts hit you, let it pass and keep living. I need you here helping me think this through before I do something rash. See, I'm one of those leap before you think kind of guys. Okay, you're right. Let's keep moving forward and make things right. Breathe, okay. We gotta get to the conductor's car before the train arrives at Eggman's base. The doors have been heavily fortified. How do we get through? What would you do? The entire day, Tails and I have been asking ourselves, what would Sonic do? So, what would you do? What would I do? Well, I'd speed through head on and risk our friends by any means necessary. I mean, it's a robot, so I'd hit it 8 times, and that normally solves the problem. Here, step back. Woo! Ow. Nope, okay, it actually just smashed through it. Wow, one big wind-up, Sonic's spin dash was fast enough to get the door open. Yeah, now that road's clear, nothing can stop us. Better hold on to your pants, I don't think we'll be getting another break after this. Ready to go? Let's do it. That's the spirit. Let's go find our friends. To the conductor's car to end this mystery. I mean, we're not really. We've solved the mystery, really. We're now just at the kind of mop-up part. Oh, but I'm actually Sonic. All right, our friends are locked up in the cars up ahead. I'm in my last adventure. Maxing up my ring count gave me an extra boost of speed. If I can grab enough rings, I should be fast enough to burst through the next door too. Ready? Let's do this. Oh, it's now. I'm playing as Sonic, but now I have a little hat.
God, this is really hard. But I got enough. That's good. Bam. Just wait till I see Eggman. I'm gonna clobber him. We gotta deal with the train first. Come on, let's go. Oh, I thought I was gonna get like my whole team running behind me. Do I have to do this all in one go? Doesn't bode well that I keep running into... Oh, dang it, not enough rings. Does Sonic just fail? We just get a bad ending now. Okay, it only restarts me on that part. That's good. So I don't have to do it all in one go. That would have been slightly annoying, I think. Right, just don't get hit and we'll be okay. Bosh. You came for us. Of course, but let's move. The train wants to take us prisoner and earn a reward.
My reward is to get off this stupid train.
Let's go. Oh, I didn't have my hands on Wazda there. Should be fine. Oh, I needed that middle spring, didn't I? Yep, that was a few mistakes there. Right, middle and then bottom at the end. Middle, boop, then bottom, boop. Easy. Sonic, it's about time. I thought you were supposed to be fast, Sonic. We gotta move. You two ready? Always. Let's boogie. Blaze, couldn't you... I feel like Blaze could have got out of this on her own. I don't think she needed my help. I mean, she's literally just the parallel version of me. Anything I can do, she can do. And she can set herself on fire, which I can't do. Oh, almost got 100. They lock Shat, Amy, and Tails in the conductor's car. Say no more, let's go. Alright, last one. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, I screwed up a few times on that one. Let's try that again. Dang it. We're still okay, we're still okay. We're not okay. Fuck. I think this is my only complaint about this game, is that it doesn't have controller support. I mean, I don't like mouse and keyboard generally anyway, but... would have made things so much easier. Sonic! Sonic, you're here! Here, this is no way to treat the birthday girl. You're right, I'm ready to stop this train. Time to finish this. Oh god, okay, that was the last one. Excellent work trapping these pests. Now hurry to me. I must probably dispose of them to begin my plans for Eggman Land. And probably another Death Egg. Don't turn us into robots. Oh ho ho, haven't done that in a while.
Maybe I will turn you all into robots to give Sage some new toys to play with. Okay, so this is set after Sonic Frontiers then. Shut it, Eggman! Don't disappoint me, Train. Hurry it up.
I will not fail. My wish will be granted.
Your wish? Oh, you mean the bounty? I don't care what you call it. Just bring me those overgrown mammals. Yeah, that, Eggman.
Nah, I must get my wish. I will not fail.
This is it, everyone. Get ready. We're taking this thing down.
Oh, maybe I do have to do another thing. Oh, here we go. It's Sonic versus a train. Okay, I have enough rings. There we go. None of you could possibly understand our human-robot love. We promised to be together our whole lives. How could you just leave like it was nothing?
Who do you mean, the conductor?
God, I did so many different voices. They're all merging together.
Who do you mean, the conductor? He's retiring. You just have to accept that.
My wish will keep us together forever. That's what being friends is all about.
You can't force someone to be friends with you. That's messed up.
Shut up. Just shut up. Oh, this train has a parasocial relationship with his conductor. That's not healthy. Like, I'm not like other trains. I'm a nice train. Eggman, can you hear me? My wish, my wish, my wish! Make the conductor never leave me. Let us be friends forever. The kind of friends who would never leave each other. Why would he betray me? I don't feel like I'm really defeating the train so much as the train is kind of just breaking down on its own, but... Look, we free the conductor, and he's like, look, this is partly my fault. I mean, look, there's all those robot hands around, there's some long shifts, eventually a man gets curious. You know, you let the train give you one robot handy, and then suddenly it's attached to you. Conductor! You promised me, you promised, you said you'd leave her.
Let him speak, unhand him.
Train, stop this. When I told you we'd be with each other forever, I was a much younger man. I'm getting old. I'm tired.
Also, again, I don't know how... Sonic wasn't alive 32 years ago. How did Robotnik create a train 32... The timeline is confusing on this. Excuses. How dare you abandon me? I'll be lonely. So lonely. Why must you insist loneliness upon me?
No, stop. What are you doing to me? Please don't make me do this.
We have to rescue the conductor if we ever want to stop this train.
No, what are we doing? I'm not in control. Oh, we are now fighting the train. I mean, kind of. I mean, it's still the exact same thing. It's just now there's a train in front of us. Alright, now hit him 8 times, Sonic. That's one. Look at this exhausted Flicky that's just been running in this wheel. I'll be honest, when they said a Flicky was powering this train, I was expecting a bit more high-tech than a hamster wheel. Or a Flicky wheel, I suppose, in this case. I was expecting, like, maybe some sort of, like, Matrix-style biological computer.
A Flicky?
This is just like the law card, when my ex-best friend left detective work to join Dr. Eggman.
So this really is a badnik. The stakes rise every second, huh? We gotta save him. On it. Let's show off full power. I gotta do this again. I'm going cross-eyed, just looking, just like trying to keep paying attention to everything. No, 2 rings short. God damn. Okay, it's fine. I am probably like finding this difficult to focus on now because it's like I gotta dodge the red stuff, get enough rings, keep an eye on where Sonic is, move through the spikes. It might just be fatigue, but god damn, there's a lot of things to pay attention to. I did even worse that time. Okay. Third time's the charm. Oh, okay, good. I really hope I don't have to do this 8 times. I'm joking about the 8 times. Just be delivered to Eggman already. What about my happiness?
Your happiness comes at the expense of others. Last I checked, that's called being selfish.
Me? Selfish? How dare you? Do you know how much of your shit I've had to clean up since you've been on here? 32 years of tidying up after you people.
Dang it.
If I just hit that last spike at the end. 100 rings though, this feels like the last one. I know I've said that a couple of times. And then I died. But this one really feels like the last one. Okay, just need to not take any... No, there we go. Just need to not take any damage. Oh. Rule of 3. No.
I'll grab the flicky.
I'm so tired.
It's over! Time to pay for ruining my birthday party!
Yeah, see, how did she break that against a bookcase earlier, a shelf earlier? She just hit a train hard enough to derail it. Or is that her main Pico Hammer now?
Whee! Uh-oh. Yeah. Trade is slowing down. Great hit, Amy. It was pretty great, wasn't it? That's what you get when you mess with my special day.
Go away. I just couldn't bear to see you go. I'm sorry for the trouble. No. I think our work here is done. Now let's get off this thing. Yes. I was working for Eggman this whole time then. Do you think he'll still give me my pension? I was planning to retire and go to Spagnolia or whatever. Thank you. Goodbye, my friend. I may be leaving the rails, but I assure you I'll never forget our time together. All's well that ends well, I suppose.
We did it!
Well, I'll say I've never been on a train like that before. This universe has a unique way of doing things. Watch your step, watch your step. I'm out of a job, I think. It's over. The mystery of Sonic the Hedgehog's murder is officially over. Maybe next birthday we just ask Vanilla to make dinner. Who we also didn't invite.
Oh, you don't love parties where by the end someone tries to kill you?
I think I'm actually going to miss this group's unhinged way of thinking. Oh, it's the conductor's wife. Ah, look at that. We got a nice furry MILF right at the end there. Honey, you're late. I've been waiting here for hours.
Honestly, never believe what happened. So I won't even try.
I'm just glad you're here. Quick, we leave for Spagonia in the morning and you need to pack.
Around that, I'm pretty sure my pension has been invalidated.
Turns out Eggman actually has a fantastic pension plan for all of his employees, and he's like, no, fair's fair. You did do work on my train for 32 years. My fault for not building a better train.
I'll pack faster than the wind. I need this vacation something terrible.
I need you home. Happy first day of retirement, dear. Seems the conductor is more than ready to begin his retirement after this ordeal. I'm happy for them both. Oh, who's this?
An old friend, I think.
Well, they're a cutie, that's for sure. Cheap. I've been imprisoned in a train for the last 3 decades. Where's my family? What year is it? What's changed? Is One Piece over?
Seems that Flicky found a friend.
Great job surviving that little guy, SBO.
It was the least I could do. Sonic, everyone, I sincerely apologize for the trouble I caused.
Don't be. You were just following what you thought was the game. It's hard to know what I would have done in the same situation.
I wouldn't have hit someone with a blow dart. Seriously, a dart? It would have been hard to get close to you otherwise, Mr. Speed of Sound.
Regardless, I am sorry. Again, SBO could turn invisible. I don't know why that never came up.
We're cool, and now that we're all safe, it was fun.
This group has a wild idea of fun. Boy, am I starving. I forgot we never ate.
With all the clatter, I completely forgot I was hungry.
Me too. I was distracted playing detective. If only you could have seen me, Sonic. I was finding clues, presenting evidence, poking holes in alibis. Sonic? Wait, where'd you go?
Everyone, guess what? The station has a bakery, and look what I bought.
Ah, birthday cake! Well, that is some service that they could make a cake that, like, in the time it took for Tails to finish his sentence, put Amy's name and her picture on it. Happy birthday, Amy! Hang on.
Happy birthday, Amy.
Happy birthday, Amy, with a woman I've just met.
Happy birthday, Amy.
Happy birthday, Amy!
I was Amy, I didn't tell you to say this. Happy birthday, Amy. Happy birthday, Amy.
Happy birthday, Amy.
Happy birthday, Amy. Happy birthday, Amy. Happy birthday, Amy. And then the Chows are here too for some reason.
To the confident, unshakable, and radiant Amy Rose.
To an adventure of a birthday, darling.
To a memorable party every year.
To a fun birthday.
A ride from start to finish. May our friendship grow stronger each celebration. I admire your tenacity. May you never lose your vivacity. Happy birthday to Amy and her sparkling personacity. Happy birthday! I'm smart enough to know if personacity is a word. If Espio says it is, sure, fine. Love you, Amy. Happy birthday! Oh, you guys!
We almost got murdered by a lonely train, but I wouldn't trade these adventures for anything. Never in a million years. You guys won't ever leave me, right?
Wouldn't dream of it. Now, let's have some cake.
Please, yes, please, dig in, everyone.
Why, Vector, why are you the one saying dig in, everyone? You're not the one who bought the cake. Yay!
I hope it's chocolate.
I mean, it's clearly not chocolate. It's like fondant or strawberry or something. So, I've lost my job. Okay. This entire game is worth it for this final picture of Eggman and his two kids. Look how sad they are. Let's go, Dad. Oh, this makes me so happy. Just this one shot.
That train's never making it here, is it? Autobots, prepare a bath.
I don't remember what Autobots was. The happy rubber duck or the angry one?
Angry!
Sour choice, your evenness.
Shut up!
I don't remember Autobot or Cubots, but I kind of remember them, but it's their... And that's my story of when I met Sonic and his friends. Entangled in their lives for a fleeting moment, and then back to things as they were. Cities realized Eggman was running the train system and fought back to seize control. Everything's squeaky clean now. As for me... I just realized I made a joke about the Eggman owning bakeries earlier as well, and Sonic bought that cake. Eggman's like, I'm on to the next stage of my plan. 4D chess with Eggman, always 5 steps ahead. The cakes are all laced with cyanide. The cakes are perfectly normal, just waiting for Sonic to buy one. That's why we had that Amy cake ready so quickly. All part of the master plan. Because I am the Eggman. That's what I am. As for me, I mean, my train got... I guess I could just go on a different train. But I need this job. We've been over this. I owe so much money to the... I lost so much money at the casino, and I was already in debt, so I stuck with it. And then... 1 million's in the lottery. And after that, I... now run a local supermarket. Yeah, and that's just been my life. There we go! We solved the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, and I became a millionaire owner of a local supermarket. It all worked out. That's the message, everyone. Just keep gambling. Keep gambling. There's no such thing as a sunk cost fallacy. That's just a fancy term for giving up. Just keep spending money. Twitch has banned gambling right now. I probably maybe should. I am. Don't ban me. But yes, keep gambling. That was fun. That was a lot more fleshed out. That was incredibly fleshed out for a game that they just shadow dropped as an April Fool's joke for free as well. Like the fact that was free. Yeah, that's like, imagine... I can't imagine how difficult it was to get this greenlit at Sega. It's like, hey, we want to make an entire visual novel with Sonic the Hedgehog style gameplay for April Fools for free, and we're not going to advertise it at all. We're just going to release it on April Fools in Japan as well. I assume the Japanese version came out at the same time, which is why it came out so early. And it's maybe canon. There's nothing that happened that said that it wasn't canon. So, as it says on the Steam page, they believe in the power, everything is canon, and they believe in the power of headcanon. So I'm choosing to believe that this game is 100% canon. That man fucked a train, and then the train got jealous, and then we killed it. And now he's going to Spagonia with his traumatized Flicky. Like... The lack of control of sport is my only major complaint, but I do also I just am a bit confused about the timeline, because he said he'd been riding the train for 32 years, which is longer than Sonic has been alive. So I mean, surely the train
But he said that he spoke to the train and said that he would ride it forever, and he said I was much younger then, so he can't have been that much younger. So then it just begs the question: how long have Sonic and Robotnik been fighting each other? Like, is Sonic in his 40s? I have lots of questions. I get the feeling they're probably not going to be answered in any meaningful way. Unless, then maybe they go. That said, the Sonic comics recently have been answering a lot of Sonic lore questions that I didn't think we'd ever get the answer for. Like, I wasn't expecting to ever find out what happened to, for example, Mecha Sonic, who is apparently alive and well. Well, as alive as a robot can be. I don't think there's going to be anything after the credits, but again, I don't think there's anything that can top that final image of Robotnik with his two kids. I love the direction they're taking Robotnik in with. It's so much. The Sonic universe is so much more interesting now that there's like running gags across games and different franchises and stuff. I think they made a very good choice by putting it in. Thank you, Sega, for letting us make this game. Thank you for playing Happy April Fool's Day. Observed. Ah, that was fun. Yeah, I think they've made Neil Flynn. I think they made a very good idea, a very good decision by putting Neil Flynn in charge of the Sonic canon. And there we go. And the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. That was a delightful surprise, and I was looking. I am still looking forward to getting back into FF14, and I was looking forward to playing it today. But very happy that this came out and we played this instead, because that was great. So yeah, like I said, I'd love to do more visual novels because I think they're fun, but doing all the voices just kills my throat. And so with visual novels with voice acting, fine, I think, but otherwise. But if they do any more Sonic the Hedgehog ones, I will be here day one, guarantee. We'll play through the whole goddamn thing. I'll do as many different voices as I can. All right, well, thanks for watching. We'll call it there. It's 10 to 1 here, so yeah, we'll call it a night. And I will be back about 6 o'clock tomorrow for some more Resident Evil 4. I think there's still probably too much of the game left to finish, but I reckon we can get quite and close enough to the end that one more stream will probably knock it out, I reckon. So yeah, see you. Oh, I ran out of disk space at some point. Ooh. Well, that's I'll just have to download the stream from Twitch rather than. That's annoying. Okay, no, thanks for watching. Have a good night, and if I see you tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye, everyone.